Hello, welcome. This is Ryan of Happy, Healthy, Vegan, getting started a little early tonight for my Friday live stream. So welcome if you're joining us live a little early, and if you're watching after the fact, that's totally cool too. No difference other than you're missing out on the live interaction part where you can participate in the live chat on your screen or on your phone, whatever device you got. But if you are watching after the fact, totally fine. Yeah, comment down below if you want to ask things. People ask questions down there all the time. So anyway, guys, I know I'm getting started about half an hour earlier compared to my normal live stream time. But, hopefully you guys can join in. I see Jesse's already hopping on here. I saw Fu Man and Vegan Metalhead and Vegan Warrior and Claudia's Busser asking some questions. Sarah, how you doing there, Sarah? I saw you pop on before I came on. So hopefully you guys don't mind me coming on a little early. I was just ready tonight. I usually come on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but I was just chilling out. I just had some lunch. Sit around playing a little chess online. I'm going, what am I wasting time for? I'm just going to go on early and, just live stream. Why wait? I'm not going to feel any better or worse in like half an hour or anything like that. So hello and welcome to the Friday night live streams where you can ask a vegan anything. I'm Ryan. I've been vegan for over 11 and a half years now. So if you have any questions, I'd love to hear them. And if you are an anti-vegan, you guys are all welcome to come on tonight and ask questions in a modestly respectful way. You don't have to kiss my butt or anything, but just ask questions if you really think you have some great factoid you'd like to share with us as to why you think veganism is null and void. All good. So yeah, we'll take questions from vegans. We'll take questions from anti-vegans if they want to try to debunk veganism. That's what we do on Friday. On my midweek live streams, I did one Wednesday a few days ago. We try not to go down the anti-vegan road. I try to just have them come on Fridays, so we just get it all out on one day. Some people like to be entertained by them as I do. Others don't. So take your pick. I see Allah. Hello from the Middle East. Wow. Thanks for watching here. Yeah, where are you from in the Middle East, if you don't mind me sharing? I was amused and an honor to be able to reach people about veganism no matter where in the world you may be. So awesome. Riker, how do you get a friggin' kidney stone being vegan? From what I understand, that's kind of difficult, but some people are, I think, I'm not a medical doctor, but I've researched the topic a little bit because of all the clowns, anti-vegan clowns saying vegans are eating too many oxalates. Well, the little bit I've learned from that is, unless you're already predisposed to kidney stones, and I think, there's a genetic factor there if I understand right. Vegans shouldn't have to be worried about that, but I think you could get one, Riker, if you have that disposition already. And I assume there's some dietary tweaks you can make, like eating a low oxalate diet and avoiding certain foods. But let me know, Riker, do you have a kidney stone? Because totally possible. Being vegan doesn't mean you're not going to get ailments ever. You can get diseases and sick and all of that. We're just regular people trying our best to not harm and exploit animals. Let's see, Vegan Metalhead, you drink too much pop. You must be, you're in that part of the country, huh, where we say pop, or they say pop. Yeah, we don't call it pop here, just soda here. But I know what you're talking about. I know a lot of Canadians say that, and people in the mid-northern states. Is that right? Midwest northern states? Anyway, let's see. So you think that is a risk factor for kidney stones. Okay, you do have them, Riker. Okay, again, I'm not a medical doctor, but yeah, as far as I know, vegans can get them. If you have that genetic predisposition for kidney stones, you can get them as a vegan, you can get them as a non-vegan. But if you do, hopefully you've talked to a doctor or two about what foods to eat and which foods to avoid, because it's, again, I'm not a medical doctor, but I did talk to a actual medical doctor when researching my video on oxalates, and he said, if you if you have kidney stones, vegan or not, eat a low oxalate diet. And there's a certain amount of milligrams. I think it's less than 50 milligrams of oxalates, or 100, something like that. Again, I'm not a medical doctor, but there are ways to manage it. Metalhead, Ohio. Okay, I was right. Yeah, the northern Midwest states. I was right, as opposed to a southern Midwest state. Twisted Yoga Girl, I think it's basically a buildup of calcium. I thought I remember something like that too. Again, not a medical doctor. That's why I don't like to give medical advice on this channel, because I'm not qualified in any way, shape, or form. Did absolutely zero medical training, not a doctor, not a health practitioner of any kind. If you want to learn how to produce a vocal or a guitar, I could talk to you about that, but my training is not in anything like that, like medicine. Oh, you're from Dubai. Oh my God. Oh, I would love to visit Dubai sometime. It looks like an amazing place, amazing city. So yeah, cool. What do you think of Dubai, and how as far as vegan goes, are there vegan restaurants to be found in Dubai? And if not, are there restaurants that offer vegan options, easily identifiable vegan options? Let me know what it's like for you there. Assuming you're vegan, or even if you're plant curious, I'm sure you probably are aware of what it's like in the restaurants. Share with us, because I can't recall anyone in our live chat before ever coming in from Dubai. So that's really rad. You're working on it, Riker? Okay, best wishes to you. Yeah, definitely. Okay, you do have doctors to talk to. All right, awesome. Sounds like you're on the right path. But yeah, I don't think being vegan is like a slam dunk for not getting kidney stones if you're predisposed to getting them. It might help, but it's not. Yeah, a lot of people think a vegan diet like stops all illnesses and all disease, and it helps lower your risk for certain diseases, but definitely not all diseases. But even if it lowers your risk for diseases, that's, for me, that's a huge thing, considering that the diseases that vegans are at lower risk for are some of the biggest killers of people, which is, big deal, if you want to not die of the most common forms of death. Hey, Peter, yeah, I did start a little early today. Like I said, I was ready. I was back from the gym, and I had a lunch with Angie. Then we're just sitting around. I was just like chilling out, feeling kind of mellow. I got my a booster shot yesterday. I went to the gym today too, had lunch, feeling mellow. I was just playing some online chess. I'm going, why am I burning time? Let me just go on and start the live stream early. It's not the end of the world if I come on half an hour early, and maybe I'll end a half an hour sooner. Who knows, but anyway, here I am. Did I get magnetic this time? Let me see if I have any magnetic devices here, Peter, that we could test this with. Let's see. Oh man, I should have brought a magnetic object from the kitchen. Darn, if I hear Angie go by the door out here, I'll ask her to grab me a kitchen magnet, and we could test to see if my second booster shot increased my magnetism, my raw animal magnetism, huh? Anyway, we'll see. Hey, you got that right, Fu Man Poo. Let me show that comment. Let me clear that here. Yeah, that's basically, he's being facetious there. Yeah, vegans will all die. Veganism debunked. Yeah, you hear that all the time, Veganism means perfect health. Like, no, it's a healthy diet. Is it the world's healthiest diet? I have no freaking idea, but I know it's a healthy diet if you want it to be. You can have a junk food diet if you want that as well. I'm not passing any judgment, but nothing in the definition of veganism says that it's the world's healthiest diet or anything like that. It's an ethical stance against animal cruelty. And it's funny how people will confuse veganism as being a health movement, a health thing. They think we're doing it to be healthy, and some of us, don't mind the health benefits. Others don't give a crap. But what's essential to veganism is that you're against animal cruelty. It's so simple. Oh, Claudius, yeah, I saw your comment earlier. How do I fight wishy-washiness? If someone says I just don't care, I mean, what can you do if people are sociopathic and don't care? I would ask them, push them, really, you don't care about people being cruel to animals. So ask your whoever would say this, your friend, let's just call him your friend. Ask your friend, hey, so if I were to, ask, does your friend have a pet? So if I were to go and hit your dog or cat with a stick and start getting a knife and making it bleed, they'd be totally cool with that. That's like totally fine. That's healthy, normal behavior. It's not some kind of weird deviant sicko crap. I'm saying? They care. They're just saying that as a defense to not really engage this whole concept of animal cruelty. But like I said, unless you're some sicko, deviant sociopath, you're not into harming animals. You know, most people think it's wrong if you see someone like club a puppy over the head with a bat, you know? Come on. I mean, that's just it's a normal human reaction to find that to be just, you know, you don't be feeling whatever word you want. And it's not a good word. Wrong, bad, immoral. Drink. I did show the definition there, Jesse 12 saying you are right. I did show the definition of veganism already. VLAM, all arguments of veganism come down to I like meat, I don't care. Basically, when they're saying that, VLAM, it comes down to this: if it feels good to me, if it's sensorily, my taste pleasure, you know, is stimulated and feels good, that's all that matters. So they're basically saying if something feels good to them, that's the justification. But that's a horrible justification, because if you think about that, if you apply that, if it makes me feel good, if it brings sensory pleasure, then I'm going to do it because it's morally right. Well, you could say, I'm sure some people doing some really horrible things could use that as a justification. Like, say, if you murder someone, maybe you take pleasure, like serial murderers. I don't think they get bummed. They get turned on murdering people. Rapists, you know, oh, it brings me pleasure to harm and exploit this person. It turns me on. It gives me sensory pleasure. I mean, that's not a justification for morality. Just because it brings you pleasure doesn't make it right, doesn't mean you're not harming another sentient being. So that's kind of a bizarre, what's the word? Just argument or counter argument, because you could use that reasoning to justify some really horrible actions. If it feels good, do it. I don't know if it's an old hippie slogan, but it's not a moral axiom or anything like that. Unfortunately, a lot of people are just awful. Yeah. Yeah, Peter, I definitely want to watch that video. I saw the headline, I mean the title and the thumbnail, and it really caught me. Earthling Ed's video where the anti-vegan is saying, hey, if you want to be let me know if I'm wrong, Peter, but I'm probably going to watch it tomorrow. Let me know if I'm wrong, but the anti-vegan is basically saying if you want to be a perfect vegan, because veganism is all about perfection, which it's not. If you look at the definition of veganism, it says nothing about being perfect. It says as far as possible and practical. Anyway, this anti-vegan, I think he's defining veganism such that you have to be a perfect person who causes zero harms, and the only way to accomplish that is to commit suicide. Is that basically the argument the person's giving? Vegans should all kill themselves. Let's see. My friend Tom, who did our album cover for Smile, just texted me. Couchella has begun. He just sent me a link. I'm going to text him back. I say, yo, bro. Doing a live stream right now. Oops, I can't type. All right. Oh, well, why am I trying to put emojis there? I'm just making a mess. Anyway, what I missed there? Pretty much, I got it. There, Peter. That was pretty. I definitely want to respond to that argument that people say if you're vegan, you should commit suicide because that's the best way to commit zero harm or reduce harm is by not existing. I want to respond to that if that's the argument that Earthling Ed's friend was putting out there. So we'll check that out. Hey, Lee Spanner, thank you so much for our first super chat tip of the evening. Hopefully not our last. And let me see, did I pin the Streamlabs link up top? Does anyone see the Streamlabs link? I'm not seeing it. Maybe I forgot to pin it, I think. Let me do that. But thank you. So there it is. Yeah, I think I pasted it earlier and forgot to pin it because, you know, vegan brain frog is real. Let me pin message there. All right, but thank you, Lee, for our first super chat tip, which reminded me to pin the link to Streamlabs. Yeah, the super chat tips via YouTube, totally awesome. Thank you so much. I paste the link to Streamlabs. I pin it up top because that's the same, accomplishes the same thing. It's a donation. It's a message that gets in our face, and I see it and respond to it pretty much instantly. But the big benefit of Streamlabs is they're very creator friendly. They take 0% away from us, the creators, as opposed to YouTube takes 30%, which is, a huge cut, So thank you, though. That's totally cool on YouTube. It's all good. I just want to give people the option. Oh, cool. Your pleasure, Lee. Awesome. Thank you. Hey, Johnny Bravo. Let's see, Peter. You don't know if vegan brain fog is real, but COVID brain fog is real? Well, man, that's unfortunate. No, Tom's all bummed. No, it's great. I'll say it's all good. Tell us, Peter. What are you feeling as far as COVID brain fog? Let me know. Are you feeling it, or other people? Let me know. Frogs definitely have brains. I remember just joking. We call it vegan brain frog, just to make it sound like we're more confused than we really are. But yes, frogs definitely have brains. I guess the big question is, do frogs have brain fog? Do frogs have brain fog? That's hard to say, like a tongue twister. Do frogs have brain fog? Do frogs have brain fog? That's kind of tough, but it's doable. Yeah, Angie's actually out in the living room right now playing one of her video games. I told we both got a COVID booster yesterday, so we're kind of on the mellow side. I mean, we're not terribly mellow. I went to the gym today. I didn't feel like my normal, just like, crazy energetic self. I just took it easy today. I still played games of basketball. I told the guys I'm feeling really mellow today. I didn't tell them exactly why. I just said I feel kind of fatigued, so I'm just gonna play it like 3/4 energy today, rather than like the more crazy energy I put out in that vlog from a couple days ago. But yeah, she's just chilling out right now. Just, we're both pretty mellow. When I'm done with the live stream, we'll probably just chill out too. Hey, G-Light, how's it going? Hey, did you get a chance? I saw Angie gave you a link to the video for that song by Tay, that neo soul song. Did you check it out? Stigma, is that the name of it? Yeah, let me know if you got to see that video. She said she sent the link to you. Okay, let's watch that. We watched it again last night. I haven't watched it for a few months. It's such a cool video. I love the mood, the vibe, the choreography, the video production's top notch, and the music production of that song just badass. I wish I could produce a neo soul song so well like that. Let's see. So in the Earthing Ed video, Peter's telling us the guy didn't think you could get enough nutrients from plants. Well, how does he know? Did this guy research the topic? I mean, there's health organizations all around the world that claim you can, based on their review of the science out there. So Ed said eat a wide variety of plants, and he was like, my mess hall has just one vegan option. Again, you eat plants. You don't need to eat a Beyond Burger to be a vegan or whatever. I mean, plants. The guy, Ed's anti-vegan friend there, I'm sure he eats plants, right? I like to tell people, just eat more plants. You're already eating plants. It's not like you're a carnivore, right? You're eating plants. You just eat more plants. It's not a weird concept. You don't have to eat fake meat and vegan options. Plants are vegan options, as long as no idiot chef puts butter or eggs in them. Well, what's going on there, Johnny? Who's been getting the shingles and flu shot every year? Is that your wife there? Let me know, Johnny. Vegan warrior, someone told you that you're not vegan. Who told you this? Was it a vegan that told you this, vegan warrior, or a non-vegan? Because you use products that are made with animals, like cell phones, computers, and cars. So according to this person, vegan warrior, vegans have to be perfect, right? We can cause no harm. And the only way to really do that, as we'll see in my response to Earthing Ed's video, is to not exist. Basically, vegans should commit suicide. So vegans are not allowed to participate in the digital world. We can't can't own cell phones or computers. We can't drive a car. We just have to stay home and just kind of sit like this in a ball and not do anything. But then your electricity's on, right? So that there might be some harm in the electrical transmission networks. You get what I'm saying? I mean, there's no way to cause zero harm. Refer your friend there, Vegan Warrior, to the definition of veganism. It says it's a way of living which seeks to exclude, as far as possible and practicable, all forms of cruelty and exploitation of animals. Doesn't mean that you have to give up your life, like never drive to work or throw your computers away. Like, vegans have the right to earn a living. We're not saying we're perfect. We're not saying we cause zero harm, but we are saying we're not participating in the barbaric, needless slaughter of 80 billion animals annually so people can get their sensory pleasures of eating meat. We're not participating in that. Doesn't mean there's no harm. I could step on a snail. My turnip truck delivery guy could crush a rodent. Who knows? You know, we're not saying we're perfect. So have a shot. I just showed the definition again. But yeah, it's weird how non-vegans, particularly anti-vegans, will come up with their own bizarre personal fantasy definitions of veganism, and they always seem to define it in such a way that it's virtually impossible for any human to ever follow. Therefore, no one could be vegan according to these anti-vegans, because the definition that they created in their own crazy, or not crazy, just their own biased brains is impossible. No, there's already a definition. We don't need some idiot to make up a definition. This has been around for like over half a century. We don't need some knuckleheads to come up with a bizarre definition. Hey, Dr. Bear. Hey, Angie told me you wrote us on Patreon, so I will get that ebook sent to you really, really soon. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have time. I should tomorrow. Hopefully. I don't have any big plans for tomorrow, is what I'm saying. Hopefully weird stuff ain't gonna just creep up or anything like that. Jesse, I've heard the opposite, actually. After 2 weeks, your body's produced a very strong immune response. But again, let me know if you got that from a medical doctor or someone you've heard. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've done what I've done. I'm cool. Hey, Sydney O'Morium, how are you doing there in Ireland? Are you in Ireland, Sid? I always forget. Are you in Ireland or not? Or an Irish person in the United States? Anyway, hey mate, what's your opinion on drinking tap water? Do you use a water filter? Yes, I've had a water filter, a water filtration system here I think since about 2012, and I was on top of it for the first 5, 6, 7 years, and I haven't really changed the filters in maybe 3 or 4 years. I know it's doing something because I have a little instrument that measures total dissolved solids, and they're way less in my filtered water than in the pure tap water that it comes from, and it tastes better than the tap water. But yeah, I've been using a filtered water. Is tap water bad? Is it going to kill you? Probably not. I just kind of got used to my filtered water system. I guess it's a personal preference thing. No, Joey made a video. Carpsong made a video about exposing KFC. I've got to watch that. I've been behind. I've had a pretty action-packed week, so I'll catch up, because I definitely want to respond to that Earthing Ed guy. I said vegans should all kill themselves, basically, to be perfect. Ace Jackson, why do you eat meat made from human cells? I'm not gonna eat meat made from any cells. If you other vegans want to eat it, totally cool. I have no desire to eat meat. You know, that's the whole thing. I mean, yeah, like Beyond Burgers and Possible Burgers, those are not meat. They're made out of plants. They're designed and engineered to have a taste and texture and smell and everything of meat, but they are not meat. Well, lab-grown meat is meat. It's identical to meat. It's one and the same. I've no desire to eat meat right now. I would say meat to me is like poop. It smells bad. It's gross. It makes me kind of want to vomit when I see it. So no, I'm not going to eat meat made by anything. Ace, just to answer your question there. But yeah, if any other vegans want to eat lab-grown meat, I'm not going to call you out and say you're wrong and it's not vegan. Whatever. It wasn't really designed for vegans. It's for non-vegans, so they can eat a less cruelty and based product, a less environmentally damaging product. I mean, I'm cool with that, but it's not really for our tiny 2% of the human population vegan market. Yeah, Dr. Bear, meat in general is unappetizing. Again, even a Beyond Burger is like too close in my opinion. Why want something that's one and the same? Let's see, what do you want to talk about, Heather? I love to eat, but I don't know what good amount food to eat. I use the eating food, the sad standard American diet. I want to be vegan, people, and food centered. I know that this is hard. Heather, it sounds like I may get you right, Heather, if I understand you right. You're not vegan, but you're interested in maybe a healthier way of eating and maybe a less cruel way of eating. Let me know if I understand what you're expressing there, Heather. Twisted Yoga Girl, why would your husband think that vegans eat bugs? I've never seen any vegan activist or vegan doctor or even a vegan influencer say, hey, vegans, let's all eat bugs. I mean, where does that fantasy come from? That's just like a made up fantasy there. Let's see. Hey, entirely honest, I've been pretty good. Just got a booster shot yesterday and feeling a little chill today. But again, I've been doing my normal Friday routine, went to the gym, all that. Hey, Vegan War, they're saying, oh, you are vegan Metalhead. How do you like your new account, profile picture, and username? Yeah, that's cool. I can't make it out exactly because the user pics are so tiny in the chat. Let me know what that is. I really don't know what it is. Juliet, what's your question marks there? I must have missed what you said earlier. Okay, Carl is letting me know that Heather said previously she is trying to eat as a vegan but has been getting hungry. Oh, all right. Here you go. You need someone to help you with food. And guys, let me know if I'm just like selfishly promoting something that happens to be mine, but let her know this is the real deal as far as having some really good ideas as far as making healthy vegan meals that are not really all that difficult to make. They're not like 5-course meals. They're not meals you want to prepare to impress your friends at a party. This is like food you eat every night. Was it Dr. Bear or someone said last week? It's like weeknight food, just stuff you want to make. It's quick, relatively speaking, not too hard to make. Even I make a bunch of these. My wife and partner Angie wrote the book here, the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook. I would recommend this, or I would probably recommend this. And I think this is the better of our two books here. And let me put the link for you to our web store. One second here. And we have it both in ebook, which you can get instantly. You can get it right now if you want, or you can order the print book like I showed you there, and we'll mail it out to you. We pressed it up ourselves. We we did everything. It's our create. I fulfill the orders and ship them to you personally. So let me know if that's something that might be of interest to you. But I know what you're talking about. If you're kind of new to veganism, I think the most important thing is just having a few go-to meals, be it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You don't need to cook 12 different breakfasts, 10 different lunches, blah, blah, blah. Just have a few, like 2 or 3 of each, ones that you can count on, and then kind of slowly expand your repertoire as you move on and get comfortable with making food. But I highly recommend, that's what we wrote our book for. Primary target audience, just vegans in general, but it's really helpful for people like yourself, Heather. Was that your name there? I forgot already. Vegan Brain Frog, who I think it was Heather, who are looking for just how to eat, cook, make food, because that's what you got to do. When you're vegan, you still have to eat, and I think we have some good options there for you. There it is. Our Streamlabs bot just chatted it as well. So again, you get the ebook, I think for like $9.99. The print book's a little bit more expensive because it's a lot of pages, it's big, it's all color. We have breakfast, lunch, dinner, desserts, all in here. So check that out. And if you want, just make a little mention and we will autograph it to you as well. Vegan Wars. So, hang on, I just got a notification there. Let's see if it's something. Okay, just YouTube tell me Coachella's on. Anyway, okay, Vegan War. Your account profile picture is of a t-shirt by Hedge Herbivore. Oh, okay. I can barely make it out. It's so tiny for me here. Let's say, Dr. Bear, you love your HHV cookbooks. Awesome, easy, healthy, delicious, whole plant meals. You especially like the chapter of one pot recipes. Yeah, it's in the new book. Yeah, Angie made one pot. Like, just throw it all in a pot. You know, if you don't want to prepare all these different burner plates, you know, on the stove and all that in the oven, just throw it all in one pot. And there's a whole bunch of one pot, and there's 2-pot meals as well. Let's see. Oh, so mindful. You're making the habanero. Oh, we should have put habanero, but do you add that in there into the Tuscan Kale pilaf? I will show that. That's the first meal in the book here. We made that last Friday. I don't think we're going to make it tonight, but here's the Tuscan Kale pilaf. It's basically a mixture. To pick your rice. We prefer to put wild rice or a wild rice mix, but you can just put in any kind of brown rice you want. Some beans, some kale, some sun-dried tomatoes, and some spices to really flavor it up, and that really hits the spot. But I think tonight, maybe we'll make it a pizza night. It's been a while since we had pizza. I'm kind of hungry for Panda Express too. We got kind of into them when they were doing the vegan orange chicken experiment, which I noticed is gone, but they still have the other stuff like the tofu eggplant and noodles. So maybe we'll get some of that if we get enough super chat tips tonight. But yeah, I think we just had Tuscan Kale pilaf a couple nights ago, so I don't want to have it too often. Like once a week is fine. Okay, Dr. Bear, you like the modifications that Tracy, our sometimes moderator, suggests too. That was cool. Tracy put in her own tweaks and suggestions on, but especially for people who like onions and garlic, she gives some tips how to add those into some of the recipes. Let's see, Twisted Yoga Girl. By the way, it's Tina, a regular, but you changed your name as you joined a fitness group, and since only yoga girls are twisted, I thought up the alias. All right, thanks for pointing it out to us. Tina from Florida is no. What was your last name? Was it Tina Hernandez? Let me know if that's the same person I'm thinking of there. Have I tried Beyond Boogers? Burgers, but not the boogers. Let us know what Beyond Boogers are. Steve Townsend, you agree. Meat, fake meat or lab meat, it's disgusting. It's like eating poop or garbage. Yeah, I mean, I'll eat, an occasional Beyond Burger or something like that once in a while, especially if I'm out somewhere. That's the only option available. Oh, we got $1 for pizza just donated there. Thank you so much. Pizza just tipped $1. All right, we're $1 closer to some kind of pizza or Panda Express meal tonight. But thanks. But as I was saying before, I don't personally mind the like having an occasional Beyond Burger. That doesn't really gross me out. It grosses Angie out more. But the whole idea of eating real meat in the form of like a lab-grown meat, to me, yeah, it's disgusting. It makes me kind of feel a little sick in my stomach thinking about it right now. Let's see. Steve, greetings from Las Vegas. Normally you're turning in from Hong Kong, but thankfully you escaped for a while. So stoked on the vegan options in the U.S. in the grocery store. Yeah, Vegas is a great vegan city. We were just pleasantly surprised when we went there, I think, in 2017. First time in like a decade. And yeah, it just changed a lot from a horrible vegan city to, we went back a few more times because it's so good. You're not there for BTS right now, are you, by any chance, Steve? That's happening right now. Some of Angie's friends are there or on the way there right now for the second weekend of shows. Beyond Chicken Tenders. Is that an older product, Vegan Warrior? Because I kind of remember something like that a long time ago, but I haven't had them in recent memory. No, I've tried just eggs. Yeah, it's all right. Angie sometimes will make us some kind of like scramble with them or something like that. They're pretty good. I think they can be better still, but yeah, I mean, I'm happy the price is way better now. It's come down like over half since when the product I saw it first in stores a couple years ago. Would I eat fish made entirely from plants? I have, like Good Catch. Have you guys had that? Yeah, I've had that. Yeah, I don't eat it all that often, just a few times a year maybe, but yeah, I have no problem with that. Yeah. Yeah, G-Light. Yeah, Angie and I were just discussing this yesterday. I told you we had quite a busy week. Maybe tomorrow we can get a lot of things accomplished that we haven't been able to lately. But yes, we still want to make the It Doesn't Suck Being Vegan t-shirt. So hopefully I'll just buckle down and get a design made this week and take it to my t-shirt makers. So yes, that's on my forefront of what I want to do this week. I want to respond to that Earthing Ed video, and I want to get the t-shirt design going for It Doesn't Suck Being Vegan. Yes. Garden fish sticks. I don't think I have. Hey, flat Earth stuff. How are you doing here? We're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about non-flat Earth stuff tonight. But you're welcome to join in and hang out and talk about vegan stuff. Hey, Uncle, how's it going? I'm keeping up with life, Uncle Wally. I'm kind of mellow today. I got a booster shot yesterday. Angie and I kind of chilled, but I still went to the gym today, and I was kind of chill at the gym. But I did my thing, just feeling a little mellow. But yeah. Yeah, hopefully keeping up. But good to see Uncle Walt. Yeah, Vegan Warrior Angie makes tofu scrambles quite often too. It's not like an either or, but yeah, sometimes it'll be a just egg, sometimes tofu scramble. You know, it's all good. But yeah, we'll have tofu scrambles more frequently. We don't always have like just egg or some kind of vegan egg product, but we pretty much always now have a brick of tofu in the fridge. Hey, Wilford Brimley, you want to tell us about vegan apple pie? Please share what you want to tell with us about vegan apple pie. Gee, like, cool, you're going to buy one of the It Doesn't Suck Being Vegan shirts when we got them? Cool, we will get those made because I really want to wear one. I'll gladly wear one on the live streams and in the videos. Wow, Fu Man Poo, really? A friend tried to put a fish out of misery by beating it with a Dr. Pepper bottle? You know, one side effect I might feel from my booster shot is I thought at the gym when I started playing basketball that I felt a little warmer than normal. And now sitting here with you guys, I feel a little warmer than normal. Let me grab my remote for the air conditioner. I wouldn't say I feel feverish or anything, but I think it just feels a little warmer in this room than it would normally feel to me. So anyway, let me just crank that on. Fortunately, I have the technology to do that. I'll probably have to turn it off in a few minutes. Uncle, it's a second booster. I got my first booster back in November. It was funny. We were thinking about, like, yeah, we got to get that next booster in sometime because we're over 50, high risk. And just yesterday, like around 6 p.m., it's like, let me just go on the website for CVS, see what we can do. Oh, we can go tonight at 8. It's like, cool. We didn't have to like dread or anything. Like, you know, it's kind of sucks when you think, I got to go in a few days or I'm going tonight or tomorrow. No, just worry about it for an hour or two. Like, and then we just go and deal with it. So that was cool. Yeah, the first booster really knocked Angie out. She had I felt like she had a cold or flu for like 24 hours or something like that or less. You know, today we're just kind of chill, maybe a little warmer than normal, but just a little mellower, a wee bit more mellow than normal. But it's all good. That seems like many of my other friends reported the same exact thing, just kind of mellow. But yeah, I feel good. Hey, Graven Babies, good to see you, Graven Babies. Yeah, Alan, yeah, you're on at our regular time. I came on a little early. Brimey, that whole people who are vaccinated shed virus has been pretty debunked, so let's not go down that road. Hey, Sarah, how is it going, Sarah? Good to see you. Still have your picture disc on my wall here. Let's see. Okay, Heather, who was asking about like newbie vegan questions earlier. I'm glad to see you again there, Heather. When you are vegan, people don't want to hear it is better to be an example than to voice it so hard. I know how I feel inside, but I have autism, so I already feel like an outcast. You don't have to tell people anything, Heather. You don't have to tell people that it's better or you're better or something like that. Just do it because you believe it's the right thing to do. And if you want to, you can make it really healthy, especially if you get like one of our books. You know, this is a very healthy, whole food way of eating vegan. So yeah, you don't have to tell anyone anything. Just do it. You know, if someone says, if they come out and for no reason attack you, oh, you're vegan, you think you're better than me, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, just don't say anything. Just say, I don't eat. If you don't even want to say it, just say I don't eat animals or something like that. I don't eat meat or dairy, and you know, maybe they'll connect. Oh, so you're vegan, you know. But anyway, yeah, you don't have to say anything. All right, Brimley. All right, we're going down some conspiracy theory roads here. So, please show me how I'm under mind control, Brimley. That I have a Moderna messenger RNA vaccine in me. How am I under mind control? Please share with me. Be specific. Don't give vague generalities. Be very specific. Who is mind controlling me? What is the mechanism of mind control? Do they have some kind of remote? Is it through computers? Is it through 5G? Is Bill Gates involved in the technology? And what is the mind control? What are they and who are they exactly making me do? Just kind of curious. I want to hear about how Ryan, a very independent thinker, is being mind controlled. So please let me know how I'm being mind controlled. Just curious. I don't want to go down this road too far, but I'll bite a little bit. I want to hear who's doing the mind controlling, how are they doing it, what technology is at play, and what am I being controlled to do? Quite curious. Good point, Graven Babies, huh? Brimley, you just did an ad hominem attack. Do you know what an ad hominem attack is? Instead of responding to the logic of what I just presented to you, instead of giving me an answer, you attacked me as a person. I'm a tool of the system. No, I'm a really non-tool of the system. I think independently and objectively. I don't want anyone telling me what to do. I don't want Brimley to tell me what to do. I don't want the government telling me what to do. I do what my rational mind comes to conclude. And I've concluded being vegan is the decision for me. So please tell me. Give me an example instead other than of an ad hominem personal attack which completely did not address any of the points I raised to you. Are you capable of doing that? I play with balls. Another personal attack. So you're saying playing basketball is wrong? Or any ball sport like football, baseball, soccer, tennis, volleyball, ping pong, the list goes on. So it's improper for humans to play with balls. Again, another stupid ad hominem attack. Like, man, what is... Pick up the fancy guitar. Which one's the fancy guitar, Brimley? I got a few. Here's my John Mayer signature Strat from like 2005 or something like that. You want to hear? I'll try slow dancing in a burning room. All right, I picked it up, Brimley. So, ooh, shakes. So now, where you answer my questions there, you said I don't pick up the guitars. I picked up probably my fanciest guitar of them all here. At least it's probably worth now more than any other guitar I got. So anyway, I did that for you. So now, please tell me, who is mind controlling me? What mechanism is being utilized to control my mind, and what are these mind controllers having me do that's against my will, that I'm completely oblivious to? Please share this with me. A typo negative. Cool. I'm glad you weren't mind controlled that hard there, typo negative. Yeah, you pulled yourself out of that funk there. I hope I scratched it in my rage. You're still not answering any question, Brimley. So I see that Uncle Walt is on top of it here. So if you want to participate in a rational, logical discussion that doesn't involve ad hominem attacks, you're welcome back. Okay, just let you know that. You're not like banned or anything like that. But we do this often for people who are just completely going against what I'm saying to do. I'm telling you how to interact, how to respond, and you're just ignoring it. So we put people in timeout so they can think about it and then come back. Yeah, trolls are reaching for straws, saying, oh, but you play basketball. Like, yeah, so what? A lot of people play sports with balls. How does that negate anything that we say, any of the logic that we have? Playing ball sports is irrelevant to logical arguments. There's no connection there. It's like saying, oh, you wear low-top basketball shoes, therefore you have no logic. Oh, you're over 50, you have no logic. All these irrelevant things. You have a blue shirt, you can't have any logic. Anyway, wow, you drove 400 miles today, Fu Manpu, and you're still watching? Holy moly. Someone was teasing me from looking like Javier Bardem from No Country for Old Men. Awesome. His hair's actually a lot longer than this, and I think he's one of the best actors, period. He's one of my favorite actors in the world. So if I resemble Javier Bardem, awesome. I'd rather resemble him and say like maybe Vicky Cristina Barcelona, pretty suave Spaniard in that movie. But anyway. I have not seen that video, Dr. Bear. Who is Catherine Klein? Is she that person that like rates people's diets or something? I don't know. Let me know. Just do it, Heidi. That sounds delicious. Go for it. Oh, you went to Farmer's Market today, Uncle? Awesome. Yeah, we haven't gone for a bit. Maybe we'll go. Oh, this Sunday's Easter Sunday. I'm not sure if that would make it more crowded or less crowded here. No Country for Old Vegans, huh? Hey, here's the whole thing. Let's say I really wanted to look like Javier Bardem in No Country for Old Men. Is this not a free country? Let me ask you guys this. Say that was my desire. Say my goal was to resemble him in No Country for Old Men. Is that, I mean, do we live in a free country? Am I not allowed to try to recreate that haircut if that was something I really wanted to do? Like how does another human being have the right to tell me that I can't do that? I mean, I could dye my hair fluorescent polka dot purple and pink, right? I could if I really wanted to. Who gives a crap? I don't care what people do. Why do people care so much about what little old 54-year-old Ryan does here? I'm not an important person. I'm not a celebrity. Why do people care so much if I were to dye my hair purple or something like that? Why would they care? Well, how does that affect their life anyway? It's like when people I see hating on like gay people. It's like, how does that affect you if two men or women love each other and want to start a family? How does that affect your life in any way, shape, or form? Like me, if I had a haircut like Javier Bardem's, how does that impact their life in any way? It's so stupid. Anyway. Maybe I will dye my hair purple, Peter. I do have some henna here that I bought a few weeks ago to give it more of a darker and redder, like a dark brown red tint. Maybe I'll do that. And again, I'm not doing it to hide anything. This is what my hair looks like right now, but you know, it's fun. If like, you know, teenagers can put color in their hair, why can't I? You know, because it's fun, it's cool. You know, plus I'm a musician. You musicians, you know, try to look cool, you know? Oh, vegan wing. Yeah, the battle ropes. Let's look at the battle ropes. It's funny how I've showed this. It's like they're so lame. Let's see. Let's go to my Instagram here. They saw some battle ropes of me where I was like having some fun with Angie. I'm sitting there having a good time, you know, joking. But you know, they thought that was like the maximum power. Here, how come they're not? Look at 0 comments. I put up on Instagram. Here, haters, if you really want to see me do battle ropes, here we go. How come they're not commenting when I do them with the intention of power rather than like a light aerobic workout? 0 comments, but when they see me doing it light, oh my god, vegans are weak. When I do it strong, crickets. Zero comments here. They're just so disingenuous. They just lie, and this is proof. No comments here, you know? Completely lame. Anyway, let me get back to here. Yeah, people, again, why do people care what a 54-year-old Chinese vegan man does? Why do they care? If I were to dye my hair purple, who cares? Like, how does that affect them? If I tried to get my hair cut exactly like Javier Bardem in No Country for Old Men, how does that affect them? Again, let me show you the photo reference. I wasn't trying to look like Javier Bardem. Since I have my web browser here, let me show you the photo reference and tell me if this looks like Javier Bardem. This is it. This is the Asian man. This is the manly man. He's in a Japanese K-pop band. He's a dude. He's a stud. Girls throw themselves at him. He gets more women than Bobby will ever have in his whole life. Anyway, what is wrong with me getting an Asian haircut? I'm 3/4 Chinese, and I'm a musician. Here is a Japanese musician, a hipster, younger guy. But why can't I get this? What is wrong? How come you have these bordering on racist white guys telling me what I can or can't do, that I can't get an Asian dude's haircut. You know, what's up with that? Anyway, let's go back to the chat. Yeah, that's what I got. If I were to like blow dry my hair out, oh, I turned the tab already. Yikes! Come on, listen to me. If I were to blow dry my hair out, it would look like this. But right now my hair is, you know, just, I don't use the blow dryer much. I just let it naturally wavy, curly out. Why is it wrong for me as an Asian man to get an Asian man haircut? They'll say, oh, then they get all like, stop being racist, Bobby, and you idiots. Stop being racist. I'm Asian. I got an Asian haircut. And if you don't like it, you can go to your homophobic, racist hell and just chill there with your kind of hateful people and just leave us alone. Let's see. Someone just commented on my IG post. Uh-oh. It looks dope. Yeah, I think it looks dope too. Isn't that a badass haircut? I didn't even know who this guy was. I was just walking past a TV and Angie was watching some show with him. I go, whoa. And in the photo I saw, when I saw him on TV earlier, it was wavier, more like mine. And that's why it stood out. Like, whoa, this is a haircut I can get. I think it would look really cool on me. Like, you know, it's like, I really don't know much about this dude. I just saw his hair and thought it was badass. Hey, Jen. Hey, Jen Marie. Oh my God, you donated on Streamlabs too. Thank you.
Being vegan doesn't suck. Thanks Ryan and Angie for inspiring me to make TVE switch.
Oh, thank you. We helped you to make the switch. Thank you so much there, Jen Marie. I don't remember your name. Are you new to our live streams, Jen Marie? Or do you go by another username on YouTube? Either way, thank you so much. And that really means a lot. Not just the donation, but just letting us know that what we do, our little form of activism here, we're not famous or anything like that, and why people make a big deal about what we do, you know, if we dye our hair or something like that, or get a haircut. But I'm glad what we do as far as our vegan outreach and activism has helped you, and that's our whole goal. Our goal is to help people just by sharing our experience and things that we have learned in our vegan journey. So thank you so much. Yeah, it goes to the pizza fund, Sarah. Yeah, we might get some pizza. Or I might get some Panda Express tonight. They got rid of the vegan orange chicken in the meantime. I know it was an experiment test run, but when I was there, I learned, oh, they got some cool chow mein that's vegan and some tofu eggplant that's really good too. So maybe we will do that tonight if we get enough super chat tips. But we're on our way. We're definitely on the way. Not quite there, but thanks, guys. It's early. It's only 50 odd minutes into the live stream. Hey, Fallon Marie, how is it going? But anyway, yeah, let me know. Is it wrong for me as an Asian man and a musician as well to get a haircut like this fellow male Asian musician? And if not, why are these like homophobic, racist white dudes like Bobby saying this crap about me? I mean, you know, what's up with that? You know. Anyway. Veganism made you get your wisdom teeth get taken out, Johnny? Did I miss a joke there? Thanks, Heidi. Yeah, my hair is super. I dig my hair. I mean, I think this is cool. I know like guys like Bobby who have no hair, they won't admit it, but they're jealous and they just wish I would shave my hair off too to look like them. Let me give you guys a secret. All you people out there, people who are younger than me and people who are female too. You probably don't know this, but when a dude starts losing his hair, it's not like an awesome day. They don't say that was the best days of my life, or the day I met my wife, the day my child was born, and the day my hair went bald. No, it's not a cool thing. It causes, you know, anxiety. I'm just saying why use your hair problems and take it out on me? I have nothing to do with your genetics. Just leave me out of it. You know, I'm sorry. I'm 54 and I can still, you know, get haircuts like this. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with guys like Bobby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that these guys like me with high testosterone, tall, you know, and have a full head of hair in their 50s triggers certain anti-vegans. I'm sorry. If I got it, flaunt it. Yeah, I mean, I could go bald, Uncle Walt. My mom's dad, I remember, he didn't have a lot of hair when, you know, he was my grandpa. From what I remember, I think he had hair on the sides, but it was kind of gone on the top. I could have those genetics. I very well could, but I'm not there yet. Hey, G-Light. Thank you so much, G-Light. Thank you so much for the super chat tip there, and you're getting us closer to the The pizza fun. Cool. You like the style, Jade? Cool. Yeah, this is it. This is my style here, you know? This is it. This I'm going for. Something like this. I tell you, if I blow dry it out, it looks like that, you know? That's what I got. So if homophobic, racist guys think this is a lady's haircut, you guys can go all F yourselves. Yeah, Peter. Yeah, I shared the story about how on Facebook how my one of my uncles, who I'm not really close to, it wasn't someone I really knew. I just met him at a few like large family gatherings, but he was against vaccinations, and he died. He died. He left behind like 5 kids or something like that. He's older. He's 65. He's older than me, but yeah, I was sharing that in my story today on Facebook about how I got my booster today, and I'm in the group that the government recommends, you know, if you're over 50, get vaccinated. Hey, Johnny, you like BTS? Really? Awesome. Cool. Yeah, they got some cool tunes. What's that, vegan? Metalhead, thanks for the super chat tip there. What'd you just say? Screw it. Getting a James Conner 2018 haircut again? Is that you? Who's James Conner? That name does not ring a bell for me. But thanks for the super chat tip there. Oh, Peter, I remember I asked you last time. I guess I didn't see your reply. So you're saying you're pretty sure your grandmother, who you told me was hospitalized due to COVID complications. You're saying she would not have made it if she had no vaccinations. Yeah, that's what is the whole point of getting vaccinated. Yeah, 20 times less likely to be hospitalized and or pass on. So I'm glad your grandmother was vaccinated and, more importantly, is alive and has pulled through. So that's really good news, Peter. Hey, Dr. Bear. Hey, thank you so much for your super chat tip there, Dr. Bear.
I was conversing with someone yesterday who said we should never say a food is good, bad, e.g., chips are bad, because it means we're saying people who eat that food are bad. I don't think that follows logically. Thoughts?
No, that doesn't follow logically at all. That doesn't. You're not saying the person is bad. You could be saying that the food is bad, but it doesn't mean that the person consuming the food is inherently a bad person whatsoever. No, that doesn't follow. She needs some more argumentation to connect the two different but related concepts there. So we'll explore more. Gosh, who? Oh, you're conversing with someone. I wish I wish that was a YouTuber, because I would make a whole response video to that, because that's a gem there. Hey, Bill. Oh my God, thanks. I guess I'll let Angie know we are on track to get some what's that place again? Panda Express, the tofu eggplant and the chow mein noodles, which are vegan. Yeah, I learned about them when I got the app, because they were doing that trial for the Beyond Orange Chicken, which is really, really good, actually, surprisingly. But we found the other stuff was there that was vegan is really good too. So thanks, Bill, and thanks, Dr. Bear, Metalhead, Jen Marie. Thanks, guys. We're on our way to some Panda Express. We haven't had that in months. Maybe like 3 months ago or something like that. Oh, you don't listen to BTS. Read your comment before that, Johnny. I didn't see it. Damn. What was that about? What was that comment about a long live stream? Vegan Warrior. Would you do a 24-hour long live stream now if you donated $2,500? Today would be a horrible day, because I'm a little mellow from the booster shot. But if you really want to make a big donation for a 24-hour live stream, talk about it. I'll set it up. I'll get guests on. It'll be better than just me blabbing on for 24 hours. Yeah, me blabbing on, that's cool for like an hour or two, but if I'm going to go on that long, I want to make sure I have some buddies on, some vegan activists on, do something more than just me. So if you really want to do a big time donation live stream, let me know, and I'll start working on it. So what's that, Dr. Bear, about your friend there? That person was making pretty weird arguments. It was an extreme health at every size person. No, I don't think my mom's a bad person, even though she eats meat. I've tried to convince her to go vegan, and she hasn't, but I still love her. It's not like I should disown my mom because she's not vegan. That just doesn't follow. It's these weird people. I like that Earthling Ed video that I'm responding to, where they're saying that if you're vegan, you should just kill yourself because you have to be perfect. No, people don't have to be perfect. Let's see. You got some jury duty, typo negative, or are you talking to someone else? Uncle, does that 24-hour live stream include sleeping? It shouldn't, and that's gonna be tough for me. I'll have to like find some like stimulants, like some coffee or something like that, you know. Oh, does Braven have jury duty? Ah, man, yeah. Last time we had jury duty, it was like right at the beginning of like the COVID lockdown. We just threw him away and said, F it, you know, we'll deal with it later. Yeah, Peter. Yeah, if I plan a large live stream, like a 12 or 24 hour, yeah, I'll hit you guys up, especially you, Peter. Let me connect me some with your vegan activists there in Canada. That would be awesome. Vegan Warrior wants to know, am I straight edge? No, I drink some alcohol from time to time, smoke a little weed from time to time. You guys are trying to convince me to smoke some weed on 420, you know, which is next Wednesday. So I'll think about it. Again, I have to look to see if like you get in trouble with YouTube or anything like that. I'll think about it. I'll ponder it. I didn't say I'm going to do it, but that said, I'm pretty like, you know, chemical free. I you know, I don't keep alcohol on hand. I don't drink booze in any regular manner or anything like that. When we go to family gatherings, all the other families getting drunk and stuff, I'm not, you know, I don't drink at family gatherings. Just drink, you know, on special odd occasions. Is that true, Johnny? Wow, I didn't know about that. Twisted Yoga Girl. Yeah, health at every size is a myth. Lost 2 good friends to obesity, and it's not cool. Yeah. Let's see. You sent me a message on Facebook, Metalhead. Let me check it out. Let me see what you got here. Okay. Okay, oh, you sent me let me look on Messenger. I was looking on Facebook proper. Let's see, you sent a photo. It's a few minutes ago. Oh, here's the haircut. No, I think you sent me this before. So this is the haircut you want to get, Vegan Metalhead. Hopefully we can see that. Here, let me see if I can zoom in a little better. So this is what Vegan Metalhead wants to get. I'm definitely not going to get this haircut. I'm going to stick to this one rather than something like this, you know. Or maybe Bobby, you know, would like something like this. Is it more manly? I don't know. But yeah, if you want to get that Metalhead, totally go for it. That's a pretty badass haircut. Oh, cool, Peter. So you got out of jury duty by letting them know that you're autistic, and they were cool with you not going? Take it, because yeah, jury duty sucks. The best way to get out of jury duty, unfortunately, is to show up, and then when they call you to sit you on a jury, which could take a few days, let them know you're very biased against one of the parties or police officers or something like that, and they'll excuse you. Yeah, Uncle, I'll make sure. I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm leaning less than 50-50 towards having a joint on 420 live, but I'll think about it. I definitely haven't dismissed the idea yet, but I'm kind of leaning more towards no than yes, but who knows? Let's see. Johnny, you should get a mohawk now, huh? Before you go in the military. Just get whatever you want, and they'll shave it off anyway in boot camp, so just do it, huh? Have some fun. You're young. Go for it. Oh, Heidi, the pesto tofu is pretty good. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big pesto fan, as you guys know, because like garlic and stuff, but I remember enjoying it in the past before I pretty much bailed on garlic. Yeah, Metalhead. There's a good reason to get thrown off a jury if you're like related to someone. Yeah, Graven Baby. Say, yeah, you don't believe in victimless crimes. So just show them you have some kind of bias. Maybe let them know you're vegan too. Maybe that'll just piss them off too. So maybe, especially in Florida, maybe they'll think, oh, vegans, you know, if we just get rid of, let's get rid of her. Yeah, you guys can love garlic. Totally cool. I know a lot of you guys like garlic. Just not my thing. But if it's your thing, totally cool with it. Yoga Girl, you said, I told them that they are all guilty. Yeah, say that too. Say or in my when I had jury duty, the one time I actually did it and served and the whole thing, they're asking if I had problems with police testimony, if I have issues with police telling the truth. Now I could say, hell yeah, I've seen them lie. So, you know, they probably won't like that. Yeah, Sarah. Yeah, there's some nice healthy compounds in garlic, but they're not. They're also in other foods too, like Brussels sprouts and other foods that I have no problem eating. It's not like I'm missing out on these great things that are in garlic because I eat other foods that have that same. I forgot what the name of it. These compounds are that garlic has, but they're in other foods as well. It's in fact they were in higher concentrations than like Brussels sprouts and other foods that I eat more commonly. Wow, Bill. Used to tell jury duty that you believe the system is racially biased and have never had to do it and have not been called in like 20 years. Like, do they actually mark it down? Like, don't call this guy's like trouble? If so, I'm going to remember that. Wow. Yeah, if you guys like garlic, yeah, totally cool. Again, I'm not going to like call you out or anything. Everyone has their own right to enjoy or not enjoy garlic. Yep. But yeah, Hitler wasn't vegetarian. I know a lot of anti-vegans like to bring that up, but he had his own personal butcher. It's just a myth. If you've seen Gary Yourofsky explain it, Gary's claiming that the minister of propaganda for Nazi Germany was trying to align Hitler with someone more like Gandhi, vegetarian, from India, and trying to like get some of the glory that Gandhi was having at that point in history. But that's just a big myth. He was a meat eater, he had a butcher, he was not a vegetarian or vegan or anything like that. But a lot of anti-vegans love to say that because they think, oh, let's say he were a vegan. Like, so what? Like, how many mass murderers and serial killers were meat eaters, not vegan? It's completely irrelevant. It makes no difference. But it makes a difference because it's untrue. Well, that's cool, Fall Dieting. Anything that'll get you out of jury duty, yeah, just let them know. Whatever you have to do. Natalie, no, Angie did not go to Las Vegas. No, she already seen the show, basically. The set that they're playing in Las Vegas is essentially like 96% the same as what they played here at SoFi Stadium last year. It's the same tour. So it would have been a lot of money for the tickets, a lot of money for the travel. It just would have been a lot of money, and I don't think the payoff would have been quite worth it, considering she saw them twice already. And we've seen on television this tour televised several times. Seoul, and when they played in Seoul, the last night at SoFi Stadium, they're going to televise again. We're going to watch it on Sunday. But no, just a lot of money to go see BTS, and and plus we have no one to watch our cats, and I don't think she likes to travel without me. I'm kind of a nice protector type, being 6'5" and she feels safe and comfortable with me. Hey babe, when you get a chance after, can you bring me a magnet from the fridge to see if I got magnetized? No. You won't do that? Okay, cool. Angie said she'll bring me a magnet, and we're just talking about why. Yeah, you're not. If you went to Las Vegas without me, no, she's here.
I mean, I considered it. I'm laying on the couch with both cats.
Oh man. Yeah, Angie's out in the hall, so she heard me, so she will grab a magnet to see if I somehow have become magnetized after getting my booster shot yesterday. What typo? No way, Hitler was vegan. He was Christian. I mean, we have Christian vegans. It's not a deal breaker there. Mao Zedong, definitely not vegan. That's pretty rare in old Chinese culture to find veganism. Hey, Dinah's Bananas. We've only hit the drinks one time so far tonight, so don't worry about it. I did show the definition of veganism once, so we're fine. Yeah, you didn't miss any big drinking yet. Oh, Angie, I think we might be knocking on a Panda Express night if you are interested in that.
That sounds fun.
Oh, okay. Angie says that sounds fun. The Panda Express fund. So if anyone wants to contribute a little bit more, right? It's kind of expensive. It's not as cheap as I would have hoped. Yeah, shockingly expensive for fast food, but I guess Chinese fast food ain't that fast. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, Metalhead. There we go. Baptist vegan there. So what did I miss here? Okay, let's see. Is Angie Buddhist too, Dr. Bearish? Is she comfortable with us asking what her religious spiritual beliefs are? I don't know if she identifies as a Buddhist as I do. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. She's a very, strong personality person, doesn't like to be labeled stereotyped and stuff like that. I don't know, but when I say I'm Buddhist, it doesn't mean like I'm hardcore. I don't read Buddhist texts all that often. I did in the past, but I think it's what's remained in my mind, my psychology, is a Buddhist way of thinking. So that's why I say I think I'm Buddhist. If you want to like try to put me into a category. Yeah, angry vegan. It's funny how people try to debunk veganism with the whole Hitler thing. Like I said, it's irrelevant. How many meat eaters, sociopathic serial killers are out there? And Hitler wasn't even vegan anyway, but to say he was, who cares? It makes no difference, All right, cool.
I made a reel of you earlier when you told people to take a shot because of the Vegan Society definition.
Oh, look who's here.
Let's see, where do I look?
You want to look that way into the camera there. Yeah, you're not used to my new setup here now,
No, this is new.
Yeah, with my new computer and new monitor set up here.
Oh, this looks way better, babe.
Yeah, it's actually it's just a monitor I got on Craigslist, guys. I spent a bunch of money. All right, so let's go. Let's see. I'll do it after you're gone to see if I don't want to get you involved in my magnetism stuff.
No. Oh, my God. I heard you going on and on about the haircut.
Yeah, I was showing this. Yeah. Like, why is it wrong for an Asian man who's a musician to get a haircut like a fellow Asian musician?
Well, honestly, when you asked for the haircut, it was for when his hair is wavy.
Yeah.
His hair is wavy in the show that you saw, but this is what it's like when it's not wavy.
This is like when it's blow dried out.
You can't really help the fact that the lady blow dried your hair out.
That's just what they do.
And she used a straightening iron on it too.
But just because the hairstylist did that doesn't mean I have to do it at home.
He hasn't done it once.
I haven't done it once. It's so stupid.
So people are trying to make money off of making content, making fun of you?
Why do people feel the need to make money or content about me, a silly 54-year-old vegan who's really not that famous or anything like that?
At all.
Oh, Giggles. Right. We're getting dinner tonight, Giggles.
Hey, thanks, Giggles.
All right, Giggles, that settles it. We'll get some Panda Express in it. Not sponsored or anything, but
not at all. No, he was hoping that they still had the vegan orange chicken, which we haven't had since February or something.
Yeah, whenever that BTS concert night was at home. Yeah. So we'll just get the other vegan stuff, the chow mein and the eggplant tofu. Yeah. We can make some rice too at home, save some money.
Bobby was like, was he was confused in his sexuality when he saw the picture of you with the haircut? Is that what happened?
I don't know. I think guys like him don't think guys should have hair. We should all look like like Joe Rogan and shave it off. So I'm Asian. I'm getting an Asian man's haircut, and if they have a problem with that, they're just stupid.
I mean, isn't it more important how I feel about your haircut than how some anti-vegan shady YouTube troll feels about your hair?
Well, this is a free country, right? I don't know where he lives at, but this is a free country. I could dye my hair into a purple polka dotted mohawk, and I can do that because I live in a free country.
It would actually be hard to do it polka dot, but
I could do it though.
Okay, I would have to draw the line there, guys.
But I could do that if I really wanted to.
He wants to get a J-pop haircut because he tried the K-pop haircut, and then he's like, "How about J-pop?"
I tell you, the Japanese Asian man
here.
He wants
to get a Taiwanese pop haircut. I don't care all that's fine, but the purple polka dotted.
I'm just saying I could do that. Like, what's wrong with that? If I really wanted to,
Nothing's wrong with it, especially since
it's a free country.
Especially since a person like him thinks he's so free that he could just steal photographs and videos that we post and repost it on his channel
and slander and try to make money.
Yeah,
that's just so low.
So that's how free he is, but we can't be free at all.
I can't be free. I just need to shave my head and not talk about veganism. These idiots would be happy. Screw that. What?
Someone says that not all the Panda Expresses have the eggplant tofu.
Ours does. Oh. I looked on the app before the live stream. They do have it at ours.
And they also have a vegan-friendly chow mein too.
Yes, that's what we're gonna get. And I said maybe we'll make the rice here, save a few bucks, and.
Oh, that's actually a great idea. It'll be a lot fresher.
White rice is quick and easy too.
You know what, Natalie? I use face masks when people send them. Sheet masks when people send them to me to try out.
I gotta read this. Peter said those vegan guys from the UK, one of them does have a purple mohawk, and Bobby made fun of it.
Oh, of course.
Why?
Because you know why? I'm going to tell you right now. Because he's insecure about the fact that
He has
he's
no hair.
prematurely bald.
Yeah,
Prematurely
leave
bald.
us alone. Leave guys like us who have hair. It's a genetic thing. We have we can't help you. It's your thing. So don't project your insecurities on us. And last time I checked, England is a free country too, and people in England are free to have purple mohawks. Totally. And if someone is trying to tell you can't get that haircut, they are a fascist. And I suggest they move to some country where they could try to be a fascist dictator.
Okay, I don't want to be fascist. If you really want to get a mohawk, you can, but
I'm not going to get it.
I mean, I don't think it would really express.
No, I'm cooler with my Asian thing here. I'm cool with this, yeah? I'm totally cool with this.
Oh my god.
I'm totally cool with this.
You're nuts. I'm so tired, you guys.
Yeah, you're right, G. I should report and take down that content because when you get down to it, they are taking our copyrighted content and
reposting it
and using like hateful slander. So there's got to be several issues. Are you watching, Bobby? I'll go out and I don't know.
You will because
I did it before, and he had a big tizzy fit. He had a little man baby. You know, it was a little what's that called? I don't know.
Man baby?
He's a little man baby. He got all man babied out when I reported his crap before.
Hey, Uncle's saying that I'm magnetic.
Angie's magnetic. Let's see. Let's do it. I'm going to do it right now. Okay, here's a magnet from our refrigerator. It says avocado. So we're going to trigger anti-vegans. All right, so here we go. Let's see if I'm magnetic now.
I thought this was supposed to stick to your face. This is supposed to stick to the site.
All right, let me go to the injection site. Good point. They would say, he's doing it wrong. He's got to go to the... So I got shot in my left arm. Why? Because I'm right-handed, and I knew I was going to play basketball like 12 hours later. So anyway, or 14 hours later. All right, sticking. Nope. Try one more time.
I think the people whose face it sticks to is just because their face is greasy. It's just like
it's grease. It's adhesing to their grease. Not happening. So,
hey, Jay, what's up?
We are not magnetic from the booster shot. I'll try you real quick. Nope.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what people are talking about. Something about, but if you type in happy, healthy, vegan, so many people have stolen our name. If you type it in Instagram, it's just like copious amounts of people that stole our trademark names. Like so many people are stealing it on YouTube. It's like, ugh. Heidi, it would be funny if it did stay.
Maybe I'll spend some time Maybe I'll spend some time tomorrow and issue some copyright takedowns. Are you listening, anti-vegans, of our copyrighted content? Maybe I'll do it. I'm just letting you know right now. I don't want to give them any of my time, but you know, I'm kind of a dick sometimes. So maybe I'll channel my inner asshole and go and bust these people stealing our content and doing it in a slanderous way.
So over it. Oh, really? Happy, healthy female.
Again, what's wrong with being a female?
I know.
So all you females out there, you are something to not desire to be. It's being sexist, homophobic, racist, because I can't get an Asian haircut. I'll have to shave our hair off like Joe Rogan.
Outrageously, boringly cis-normative.
Yeah, so again, why do I want to spend time responding to such a bad person like that?
He's just hoping.
He's hoping.
He just really wants your attention so bad.
I guess we're giving it right here.
In love with you.
He's giving it right here, but the only attention he's going to get is a YouTube copyright strike. So, I'll do it to your ass, too.
I'm going to get out. I'm going to end up on one of his stupid videos.
You probably will. You know what we should do? Maybe we should stop making vegan content. We'll just make videos where we make fun of people. Should we just do that? I know,
because there's more money in making fun of people.
Look at it. He has a funny accent, and he has no hair. Should we just do that?
Beavis and Butthead is real.
Beavis and Butthead. Shall we do that, guys?
Total Beavis
Shall we stop doing vegan activism and just do, look at him. He's not good looking.
He's stupid. He thinks eating meat will make him strong.
He's not that strong.
I know, exactly.
Shall we just do that?
That's all that sells on YouTube. They don't even share our videos anymore. Like anybody that makes reasonable videos, down to the bottom of the pile.
Yeah, let's just do that one day, just for the hell of it, huh? Anyway, but yeah, G-Light, proud to be a woman. You are, yes, of course, yeah. Anyone who tries to like make being a woman seem like a bad thing, they can go F themselves,
G-Light, proud to be a woman. Big up to all the queens in the house.
I missed some super chats here.
Let's
see. Yeah,
we were going
5 minutes ago, I guess we were going off. Dr. Bear says to you, hey Angie, I love your butterfly pants.
Oh, I'm totally caught wearing the most raggedy pajama pants. I got these at a clothing swap a long time ago.
And then Renee Juarez from San Diego, if I remember right, says, Angie's here today.
Not for long.
Just for a little bit. She brought me the magnet to test the magnetization of my booster shot on me, and I'm bummed. I was hoping this crap would
I
stick.
was wondering if I needed to start some dinner, but if y'all want to contribute to the
Panda Express Fund, yeah.
The eggplant
we got
and
the
tofu.
got the app on here.
I mean, I'll be happy to partake in some of that. Yeah, I think the time that we got it, that when we watched the BTS concert at home, I think that weekend they were offering free delivery, so we're all, let's go for it.
Yeah, you're right. I got an email, and I put it in the back of my head, like,
about
I have free delivery, and it came in handy that night. It's like, we can have them do free delivery, for that BTS night, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
What does your shirt say?
My shirt, it says Take Two. It's a barley milk, a plant-based milk. Remember they have that really delicious chocolate milk? We drank it on a live stream for your birthday.
Oh, man.
So freaking good. I didn't care for the plain flavored barley milk, but the chocolate flavored barley milk was delicious.
So now we know.
Yeah, I have a lot of swag shirts. Like, people
give us stuff at the
events. I try to not even accept free swag anymore. It gets to be a bit much. But we did actually try the brand new vegan mac and cheese from Bonza, and it was pretty good.
Yeah. Did we film that or just take photos?
I just took some photos, but I have one more if we wanted to.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Two things. Yesterday, I actually filmed a little pleasant, what I would call a cozy vlog. We went on a nature walk and we got some vegan sandwiches, and I filmed it just for funsies. So that will probably come out like Monday.
I'm afraid people are going to respond to it saying it was not masculine enough of a nature walk. You
weren't power walking. You should have had weights strapped to your...
my shirt off and listening to heavy metal or something like that. Or, it was too feminine. Hey, I'm walking with my wife. It's funny how these guys, too, that complain that I'm not masculine enough, they don't seem to have, like significant others or, like women in their life.
Honest, that look like me at 54.
I know.
So.
I mean, yeah.
Exactly.
I
don't even have makeup on right now.
No makeup. Andrew looks like with no makeup at 54. So take that,
This is me bumming around the house.
I'm a lucky man.
Okay, so that was one. There's a very feminine vlog going to be coming out.
Very feminine vlog made by her. I'm in.
Although, of course, if you start at war with, BP, then I'll probably wait to put it out because I don't really like.
I'm not starting anything. I'm just going to do a copyright takedown. So you got about maybe 24 hours, Bobby, if you're watching.
Yeah. And number 2. Speaking of super masculine, my hardcore straight edge fanzine, Positive Influence from the 80s, which we've mentioned a few times because, that was the first time I was doing outreach about like animal rights through my book. Back then in the early 80s, or actually it was the late 80s, I had been vegetarian for a few years already. Everyone was trying to go vegetarian. Vegan wasn't really the thing yet.
No.
So there's a lot of, I was asking a lot of different bands about how they felt about vegetarianism, and then I would write articles about it and stuff like that. I even shared a chili recipe in there, and I know I shared my 1989 chili recipe with you guys once before. But anyways, that has been anthologized and is out now. I wrote this long 21-page intro to it with all these archival photographs and other ephemera from that time, and I really especially wanted to gather a lot of information about the whole vegetarian connection to straight edge in my intro to just really drive that home, that that was for me the most important thing that I took out of my experience with the straight edge scene. And the guy that's published it, Shining Life Press, he's selling it for $12, including 2 stickers.
Wow.
Actually, I think you get 3 or 4 stickers because you get 1 Shining Life Press stickers and Positive Influence stickers. So if you want to check out my project, my very first animal rights outreach into the public, you can check it out at Shining Life Press, I think .com. You'll be able to find them.
If you want to send me the link, I'll paste it in the chat later.
Okay,
you can text it to me.
Or you can check out my Instagram, and I've got information about it there. So that's what I've been up to lately.
Oh, Renee, You played some hoop yesterday for the first time in like 15 years. Getting your game up for our 101. All right.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
All right, Renee. Yeah, that's you're gonna need.
out.
Just saying, at least like another year of practice. To be honest with you, just to because you saw in my vlog from Wednesday or whatever. The first guy I played, he said he'd been playing about a year, and I demolished him 11-0. Just to let you know, you wanna play for seriously for a while.
Yeah.
But even if you don't, we can have some fun. Just letting you know, Renee, we can just have some fun if you want to play some ball sometime. But if you want a serious game, though, you got to play for at least a year, though.
You're hilarious. All right, well, I'll let you get back to it. I just want to say hi and let you guys know what I've been up to, and I'm gonna go hang out with the cats.
All right, cool. And we'll order some Panda Express in a little bit.
Watch some very cozy Japanese content. So
And
with some guys that are not particularly masculine, but they're certainly still men.
Whoa, Don Jackson, thank you for your very
awesome.
generous Streamlabs super chat
Have you
tip
heard
there.
of Mr. Charlie's in LA? A fast food
have
place
not
that
heard
is
of
being
Mr.
compared
Charlie's.
to a vegan McDonald's.
Mr. Charlie's? Where'd you hear about this, Don? No, I've not heard of that.
There's a lot of stuff in LA we haven't seen.
Yeah, to be honest with you, we don't go to LA all that often. It's as far as the crow flies, as that expression is, it's like it's not that far typically, but depends where you're at in LA. It's a large city, but traffic sucks, parking sucks. So we end up not going to LA too often because there's so much so many great vegan options close to us here in Long Beach and in Orange County. But yeah, I've never heard of it, but that would be cool. Let me know if you know where, like what part of LA it's in, because that would be cool. Let's see, Renee, you played some 3-on-3, one of my favorite formats. I love 1-on-1, 2-on-2, and 3-on-3. I love half-court basketball, basically, even though I played a lot of full court today. Anyway, you made the game-winning shot. Great, good for you. It doesn't feel good when making the game-winning shot. It's always a good feeling. And then you go home after that, so you take that with you. So cool. All right, hopefully it comes back quickly to you. Just curious, Renee, you don't have to leave a super chat tip. I'll look for you in the live chat. What's your height? Just kind of curious how tall you are. Let's see. Not to say that makes, means a lot, because, shorter players can beat me. Any guy shorter than me in Division 1 or 2 college basketball should be able to beat me, no problem. I'm 54 for God's sake, but I want to visit San Diego. It's been on my list. We'll probably go back to San Diego again in another month or two. Once it the weather's really nice. It's always nice in San Diego. I want like a nice 70-odd degree day. Go have some pizza outdoors at Donna Jean. Tour the city a little bit, then head over to Kindred at night and have some food and wine there, then come home, something like that. That's my fantasy, and we'll vlog it. We'll share it all with you guys. But that to me, that sounds like a perfect day. We'll go on like a magical Wednesday or something like that. I'll make sure all the restaurants are open that day. I'm pretty sure they all are. But yeah, let's see. Dan, you're 6'9"? Are you serious? 215? Wow, you must be really lean, because I'm 6'5" and almost 200, like 197, and still active at 62. That's really freaking awesome. Is that Dan? That's not Renee, right? Let me know if Dan L is Renee. I would be really surprised if that were the same person. But yeah, awesome for you. That's inspiration for me. Being 54. Twisted Yoga Girl, would we like to have dinner with you? Maybe so. We're kind of spontaneous in our plans. We usually don't plan things out too far ahead of time. We'll just kind of hey, the weather's gonna be good tomorrow and we're free. Let's go to San Diego. So unfortunately, I don't know if we'll be able to coordinate something like that. But I'll if so though, if I know a week out, I'll announce it on a live stream, and maybe so. Yeah, I'm just saying we're kind of spontaneous people. Let's see. You got a joke for me, Warrior? You got a special joke for you as Easter Sunday is coming up. Kinky Jesus. Ooh, no, that's a bad joke there. Where'd you hear that one from? Oh. Uncle Walt, California Proposition 12. What? Remind me of that one again, Uncle Walt. Okay, Angie just sent me the link to her fanzine. Let me copy it right now. So I'm going to paste it right now. If anyone wants to check out Angie's fanzine, Angie's fanzine. God dang it. Anthology. All right, I just pasted it. Remember Angie was talking about that before she left, so she finally sent me the link. Anyway, Dr. Bear just sent another super chat tip. Yeah, I heard that. I guess my brain can't like keep track of too many things at the same time. Anyway, I don't think it's vegan brain frog though. Let's see. So Dr. Bear, you're a teacher, and you just got an email during this live stream from a student saying that they can't turn in their assignment because they accidentally ate chicken that was undercooked. Wow. Yeah, it certainly doesn't suck being vegan. Like, can you imagine? I can't turn in my assignment because I undercooked my legumes. I mean, I guess you would be hungry because you couldn't eat your beans, but you wouldn't get sick or anything like that if you had some. Just be harder to digest. Yeah, Dr. Bear, I'm juggling a few things at once. Like, like Joe Rogan, he's got a crew that's working with him, production staff and like that. Me, hey, I got my 2 screens here. I'm trying to keep everything running here. Anyway, the old undercooked chicken defense, huh? Let's see. All right, what did I miss here? Yeah, hit that like button, Bill. You're totally right there. Let's see. Okay, Uncle, let's see, you're talking about Proposition 12. And Sarah, are we talking Newbie Delgado? Yeah, he's the man. If anyone wants to say, Ryan doesn't look like a bodybuilder, hey, I never asked to be the bodybuilder of the vegan world. Newbie Delgado is a better rep than I am. Okay, Uncle, there it is. Let me see. I see what you're saying there. Let's see, Renee just donated $1. Okay, you're 5'7", pretty good in cardio. That's helpful for basketball for sure. And if you do make it here to San Diego, we can hit up some good food spots. Are you guys fans of West African food? Like, yeah, we love Ethiopian. Yeah, out here in, not here, but yeah, in LA, we got the Little Ethiopia district on Fairfax, which there's a fully vegan Ethiopian restaurant we used to go to a lot. I haven't been in a few years, but yeah, well, I'll keep that in mind, Renee. 5'7", pretty good at cardio. I have a huge size advantage on you though. There, Renee, which is true for most people playing against me, so, but I'll score from everywhere on the court. I'll do mid-range, try to post you up a few times and hit some outside shots too, just to mix it up, to show my diverse skills. Not to say I'm awesome. I'm just saying I can shoot from anywhere on the court, with confidence. Arthur, you want to play me a game of horse at LA Fitness? Maybe so. I suck at horse, so you guys could probably beat me at horse. You played on your basketball team in high school, so you have some experience. Loser buys plant power. Hey, maybe so. So you're talking about out here, LA Fitness, because here in Long Beach, yeah, there's a plant-powered fast food maybe like 5 minutes away from our LA Fitness. So let me know, Arthur, if you're in. Can you go to the Long Beach LA Fitness? If so, yeah. I'd love to play a game of horse if you can come to my gym. That'd be totally cool. I can't go to other gyms. I have the cheapest gym membership, and I only have access to my one club. Maybe I could change it to a different one, but then I don't know how that works. Anyway, yeah, if you can come to mine, that'd be totally cool. And I might end up buying you some plant power because I am not a great horse player. Not to say I suck, but that's definitely not my thing because I can't defend. My skill set is, my game is based upon, making my opponent take tough shots. Let's see. Okay, link back to Uncle Walt. What is he saying about that Proposition 12? So you're saying it's about increasing the humane treatment of animals meant for food. But then he was saying that it's getting struck. It's being challenged on the ground that it's unconstitutional. Well, what's unconstitutional about treating animals a little better than the crap treatment they get? Where is that written into the United States Constitution that it is somehow unimaginable that we might treat animals a little bit better? I'd love to hear that. I guess I should do some research on that, Uncle Walt. Just on the face of it, that seems like a bogus argument. There's no mention of animal cruelty in the U.S. Constitution. Yeah, that's wild. Okay, guys, yeah, when we go to San Diego, we just pretty much go to San Diego proper. Maybe once in a while we'll pop by, what's that area? Ever guys go to Sips? You guys know that? It's like Otay Mesa or something like that. You know, that's a good one too. We go to that one sometimes. Sometimes on the way back, we'll stop by Sips and get some of their bows to go. It's like, you know, an Asian fusion vegan restaurant. But it's cool. It's on the way home, so we can get some more food if we're still hungry. Free commerce between states? I'll have to read that, Uncle Walt. That's interesting. Huh. Bratwurst, there's only one true argument that wins against veganism? Let's hear it. Let's hear the one argument that truly wins against veganism, Bratwurst. I would love to hear this argument that wins against veganism. So if you're going to debunk veganism for us live on this live stream, go for it. I'm all eyes, all ears. Oh, that sounds good, Vegan Warrior. That's cool. You have a vegan donut shop nearby you. Yeah, I'm ready, Bratwurst. Oh, I've been ready the whole time. Let's see. Mike the Vegan's new video titled Genes That Make It Impossible to Go Vegan. Cool. Gotta check that out. Johnny, you want me to try Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? I have no desire to do anything like that right now, to be honest with you. Any kind of martial art or fighting thing. I'm dialed into my training right now, which is, you know, optimized for my sport that I've been working on for a while here. Who knows? But maybe sometime in the future I'll get bored. I'm starting to get a little tiny bit bored of my basketball training, just a slight bit. It's not to the point where I want to quit, but I'm starting to get in like routines and stuff like that. Yeah, I wonder if poop ball material is coming up here. So we're ready. I don't care is a winning argument against veganism. I don't know if that's an argument, but we were talking about that earlier. I think that argument it's not even an argument, Bratwurst. I think when most people say they don't care about animal abuse and exploitation, I think they're lying, because, you know, I think they do care about animals. I'm sure, you know, like 99.9% of these people say I don't care about how animals are treated would be in a fit if they saw a person like beating a dog or stabbing a cat or clubbing a baby Arctic seal. You know what I'm saying? They do care about animals being harmed. They just selectively choose which animals are worthy of having rights to not be harmed and which ones we should just kill and harm all we want. So people are just being selective. They're being arbitrary, in my mind, about which animals are deserving of rights of being protected against cruelty and which ones we should just ignore completely. What's not true? That it's completely true. You're saying, Bratwurst, that you're totally fine if you saw a person in the street beating a dog, stabbing a cat. You'd be fine. You wouldn't say, oh, well, there's a sociopath. You'd be saying, there is a fine human being. I'm going to go there and high five him because he's a great person. Please let me know if that's what you're saying right there. Because most people do care about animals not being harmed. They're just being very just biased about which ones they care about. Yeah, that's it. If they ate it for food, they're okay with it. I'm guessing they're being arbitrary. They're just being selective. Like, oh, this animal is worthy of protection, but this animal here is not because it's convenient for me because I eat it. Otherwise, if I didn't eat it, then we shouldn't harm it. We should just let it be. Like, you know, I'm just say animals in the African savanna, like lions and giraffes and elephants and rhinos and stuff like that. I'm sure these people wouldn't want to see those animals harmed as well because those animals are not being eaten by these, you know, people. North Americans we're talking about here mainly, right? But they're just being arbitrary. So those animals are cool, and same with the dogs and cats. But, you know, if you happen to be a pig, a chicken, cow, whatever, like, just kill them because we eat them. They're just being arbitrary in their morality. They're not being consistent. Eat anything if you need to survive. Yeah, if your plane crashes, like say the Donner Party. How many students of history do we have here, Bratwurst? You're familiar with California history, the Donner Party, the covered wagon era. They were crossing the Sierra Nevadas, a really high mountain pass here, really high peaks. They left a little late in the year, snow came, and people died, and they ran out of food. So guess what? They ate the people that died. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do to survive a life and death situation. But bratwurst, you are not living in a life and death situation. You can go to the supermarket, which people who are trapped in the mountain passes and snow don't have the option to. You can go and say, I'm going to go to the market. I'm going to buy plants. Or you can say, I'm going to buy dead animals. You have the capability of going to supermarkets. You are not in a survival situation, and to argue anything remotely like that is just plain ridiculous. The fact that you're communicating with us here online pretty much tells us you're not trapped in some bizarre life and death situation. You're not trapped on a desert island or something like that. I mean, I've said it before. If I were in the Donner Party, I might have ate a person that was dead to survive, to get through. I mean, it's hard to have decisions when you have no options. It's hard to make an ethical choice when you have no options. You're saying you would eat anything. Animals are tasty, so you would eat a dog or cat. How about a human? Let me know. Where do you draw the line? You would eat anything, and your justification is that it brings sensory pleasure. Okay, if you don't care, bratwurst, cool. If you don't care, what can I tell you? If you think it's cool to eat a dog or cat, or a giraffe or a lion or a rhino, you don't care, then you're a sociopathic type person, and there's no getting through. Yeah, not caring isn't an argument. It's not an argument. It's just a person expressing that they don't care. That's not an argument. It's like saying if I say I don't care about you not caring, I'm not giving a counter argument. It's just you expressing your inner psychological processes. That's not an argument. It's like me saying, I like jazz. It's just me expressing some of my inner life in my mind. Anyway, veganism isn't debunked, bratwurst. You're just saying you don't care, That's not an argument. That's you expressing your psychological processes. You know what an argument is? To debunk something, you don't share an opinion. Like, I like jazz. That doesn't debunk pop music sucks or something, or is the best or whatever. It's just expressing an opinion. If someone eats a dog, they're a sociopath. Well, let's just think about this. Just back up. If you saw a person outside eating a dog, and let's say the people are observing this are non-vegans, they're just regular, everyday North American folks, and saw people outside eating dogs and cats. How would such people react? Would they go, yes, that's totally awesome. I want to join that. Let's go high five this guy. Let's form a Facebook group and share this magic with the world. No. So bratwurst, would you eat a dog? Let me know. Would you eat a dog or cat? Just kind of curious. Because you don't care, right? Would you eat a dog? Just tell me yes or no if you'd eat a dog or cat. I want to know that. Yeah, I don't care what psychopaths say. Hey, I'm going to go shoot up that school. I don't care, right? Blow up bombs, train station. I don't care. Yeah, bratwurst, if you have no empathy, that is a sign of being sociopathic. So yeah, I want to know, bratwurst, answer my question. Would you eat a dog or cat? Yes or no? Just type in yes or no. Don't say anything else. Just let me know yes or no you'd eat a dog or cat. Just kind of curious how much or little you actually do care. Yeah, local meats know better. I don't see how it's more ethical to kill someone who's 5 feet from you than someone who's like 5,000 miles from you. Same result. But I killed him. He's right next to me. It's so ethical to kill someone who lives like next door to me. No, people eat animals to survive. No, bratwurst, I'm going to put you in timeout, bro. You didn't eat anything except a human. No, let me just respond to your nonsense here, okay? I'm not putting you in timeout because you're a bad person. Well, you kind of are a bad person. I'm not putting you out. I'm not putting you in timeout to punish you. I want to respond to what you're saying here. Okay, so I'm going to read his message. People eat animals to survive. Again, if you're in a survival situation and your only options were animals, yes, you would have a point, but you, bratwursts, are not living in a survival situation. The fact that you're communicating with us here on the internet shows me you're not trapped on a desert island, your covered wagon party hasn't encountered impassable snow and a high mountain peak and people are dying in your group. You're a person that has access to supermarkets, so you're not in a survival situation. And you say people need to eat meat. No, you don't need to eat meat. That's a complete falsity. If that were true, bratwurst, I should be dead. Or if not really so. Do you understand what need means? Need means necessary. It means must have. It means without which you would perish. And how come after 11 and a half years of being vegan, I'm 54 years old, not dying, not dead, I have very healthy blood tests, I share my athleticism with you guys on a regular basis. If eating meat were necessary, you'd think like, maybe after a few days or a few weeks, maybe a month or two tops, I just pass out and die. And here I am 11 and a half years later, still putting out great blood tests. My doctors are not concerned one bit. Then that's how I listen to, not some rando meat eater advocate on my live stream comments. I listen to my medical doctors who tell me what I'm doing is good. It is working. I'm healthy. I'm not sick and dying or anything like that. So you're lying when you say that people need to eat meat to survive. No, you're absolutely wrong. If that were true, some horrible things should have happened to me by now. Let me give you a contrast. I'm 54, like I said. Your average 54-year-old male is on multiple medications to treat ailments that their not so great diets have caused. Here I am, 54, eating a diet that you say is wrong. It's necessary to eat meat. How come I'm on no medications and I have healthy blood labs? I share my athleticism. I showed you I went to the gym and played all these young guys and beat most of them. So when is the bad stuff going to happen? What was his name again? Bratwurst. When is this bad stuff going to happen? I'm waiting for it all just to come crashing down. And when's this going to happen? It hasn't happened after 11 and a half years. I'll tell you what, the haters are telling me about 5 years into veganism. Wait till you get to like 6 or 7 years. It'll all come crashing down. Well, it didn't. Then they say, oh, wait till you get to 9 or 10 years. It'll all come crashing down. Nope, it didn't. They just keep pushing the goalposts back. It never happens. Ban the sophist law. Which one's the sophist? Let me know. Do we have another person here? Lifting vegan logic debate. No, who did he debate? Let me know about that. Yeah, vegan lifting. If we need to eat animals to survive, then why are we not all dead here? How come I've gotten through 11 and a half years of not consuming something that we need? Like let me show you what the word need means. Humans need oxygen, without which you will die within a matter of minutes. We need water, without which we will die in a matter of days or weeks. These are things, that's what need means. The not having of something that you need results in death. And it doesn't take 11 and a half fucking years. Sorry, excuse my words there. Yeah, I see a bunch of vegans here, not dead yet. They're typing in, not dead yet. Sarah, 32 years of no animal products, not dead yet. You should be dead 10 times over. You should have died, 30 times over, right? 32 times over, huh? Dan, been vegan since 1976. Not dead yet, right? So if meat were necessary, how come we're not dead yet? How come most of us have actually better than average health, let alone not dying? This is just complete ridiculousness. So anyway, if he doesn't care, totally cool. If he doesn't care about animals being harmed and exploited, nothing I can say or do will change that dude's mind. And I understand it, okay? All right, so let's move on. Okay, why am I getting notifications on Discord? Okay, sounds like someone's Ask Yourself is saying Dr. Avi's debating someone right now. Anyway. AJ Vintage is undead. Metalhead's been vegan 8 years. Yeah, Johnny. Yeah, some people can do raw fine. Yeah, most fail after a few years and to make videos about how veganism sucks. But yeah, some guys do it fine. Yeah, I'm just saying, you have a higher chance of not being vegan in a few years down the road if you're raw. But it's a probability thing. Doesn't mean it's a slam dunk. Just means it's a probability thing. Now, I don't like to make videos, Peter, debunking these sexist, racist, homophobic, hater people that have mental illness. And I'm not just talking about that one guy you're referring to there, Peter. Like, even the other guy we were talking about earlier falls under that same category. I'm here to spread veganism, not debunk people with mental illness, homophobic, hate issues. I'm just not, that's not what makes me rise in the morning and feel great, My take on Isaac Ask Yourself behavior. I haven't watched anything of his in quite a long time. Are you just saying like in general, or has he done something recently? But yeah, I'd probably be a horrible person to ask because of my lack of familiarity. Oh, Bratwurst is back. So Bratwurst, you answered my question. You said earlier that eating meat is necessary. In fact, I'm going to put you on the poop wall since you're back. So you can't change your way around. Let's find his words again. It might take me a second. Okay, here's the poop wall. We don't have any poop wall yet, so let's get it going here. The poop wall is just basically, if you're new to the show, like Bratwurst might be, is a way for people to not back out of their words and say, I never said that. So we can have your words here for everyone to see. And let's discuss it now, Bratwurst. People eat animals to survive. Okay. No, they don't need to eat animals to survive. You're saying it's necessary. So please tell me that you will admit that eating meat is not necessary. You don't need to eat animals to survive. Unless you're in a survival situation, or you live maybe in a third world country in a jungle and you don't have any stores and all you can do is hunt and gather. Yeah, I understand there are some people on the planet that still might live like that, but Bratwurst, you don't. And to argue that you do is just going to make us laugh. Yeah, protein. Yeah, Dre's Starman. There you go. Protein only comes from dead animals, apparently. There's no way you could get protein from a plant, right? Because I get zero protein all day. In fact, no, it's just nonsense. I get about 40 grams of protein from my breakfast alone. That's more than a lot of people get in a day. So, Bratwurst, are you going to tell us that? See, why does my mom keep texting me here? Anyway, yeah, I want him to defend that eating animals is necessary for people to live. Bratwurst, we're not talking about people surviving in the third. You're using these vague. You're not even referring to any particular people. We're talking about people. My messaging of veganism goes to people who have access to the internet, who have the availability of choosing what food they're going to get, meaning they can go to stores or markets or farmers markets or what have you. That's who we're talking about. I'm not saying people in third worlds or countries are sociopaths. I think if you eat a dog in the United States, you're definitely a sociopath. But no, we're not talking about these weird fringe cases that you don't even know of. You couldn't even name a human being like by name who lives in these third world country conditions. Let's talk about the real world that we are all living in here right now, because you're watching on the internet. You have privilege. You're not on the edge of civilization. Yeah, we're talking about people in civilized. I'm not talking to people who live in jungles that don't have any internet and stuff like that. Or I'm talking about like the civilized world. And some people in third world countries Like, it's not like they all are living in this weird jungle hunting and stuff like that. They still have cities and markets and stuff like that too. But I'm talking about people who have access to the food systems of the world and can make decisions. And that is you. So don't say, I can't be vegan because of some random obscure people living on the fringes of civilization who I have personally never met. And I'm not even sure if they really exist. But that's why I'm not vegan. So no, we're talking about people in the civilized world. Civilized world meaning that they have choices. They're just not like living in nature and they are forced to hunt and gather to survive. We're not talking about that. That's not who veganism is speaking to. They're speaking to people in the United States, speaking to people in Europe, speaking to people in Australia. That's what we're talking about. That's we're not talking about people living in a jungle hunting and gathering. I'm not saying if someone has the intent. I'm going, that's who we're talking about. People who have the capability to decide. Those are people who are who veganism is speaking towards. If you're trapped in a mountain pass with no food or anything like that, and your only option is eat your buddy who just died, yeah, we're not spreading the vegan message to those people. We're not talking about survival situations. Riz, yes, I can see you, Riz. Yeah, bratwurst, G-Light brings it up. Third world countries doesn't mean uncivilized automatically. Like I said, there's cities in third world countries. So we're just talking about what I'm saying. He's bringing up example. I shouldn't even say third world countries. It's just people who live on the fringes of civilization, who don't have access to internet, have access to markets. That's who I'm talking about. And we can't say, oh, I won't go vegan because of these people. That's no reason. Well, I can't go vegan because there's some people I've never met somewhere who can't go vegan. Sarah, someone has a comprehension problem. Yeah, is he just trying to troll us or what, huh? So anyway, we'll go back to the poop wall when we must. Hey, S-Moon, you gotta go? Sorry, yeah, this guy was just annoying us. All right, bratwurst. So yeah, your point is if you don't care. Okay, if you don't care, you don't care. What can I tell you? If you don't care about harming or exploiting animals, that's you. Those are your issues. And if you're not vegan, cool. I'm not gonna like sue you or try to harm you or something like that. That's you. Cool. Awesome. You're gonna move on now, bratwurst, because we've settled it. You don't care, and nothing we say can change your opinion. Right? Cool. Fine. Move on. Yeah, Dr. Bear. Yeah, he's just saying how someone feels about veganism. But that's not an argument against veganism. Like just saying, I hate jazz, which I don't. I love jazz. Let's say I hate jazz. Doesn't mean jazz is debunked. Just means I hate jazz. I'm just expressing an opinion. I'm revealing my inner thoughts through the use of words. That's not an argument. I don't care about veganism. Doesn't debunk veganism. You're just revealing your inner psychological beliefs and feelings and intentions and revealing them through words. That's not an argument. Just because words come out of a person's mouth or fingers, that doesn't mean an argument. That's not a logical argument. Logical arguments are very specific uses of words or ways of using words. Just because you uttered a word, I hate jazz or something like that, it's not an argument. Hey, Arthur Reed, thank you so much for the super chat tip there, and thanks for using Streamlabs. Clarence Kennedy, I remember him, the Irish lifter, posted a video where he showed how he eats like 250 grams of protein a day as a vegan. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't think I get even half that probably. Well, maybe I do because I have 40 grams just for my breakfast. But anyway, cool. Thanks for sharing that. But yeah, it just shows you can be vegan and consume a ridiculous amount of protein if you want to. You don't have to eat meat to get like 250 grams of protein in a day. Bratwurst. I said, let's move on. I'm done with you, bratwurst. Veganism is an ethical stance against animal cruelty. If you want to infer from that it's moral superiority, that's on you. Again, let's look at the definition of veganism again, because it's weird how anti-vegans love to... I was showing my haircut inspo there. Very not a lady. Anyway, The definition of veganism, let's look at it broad words. It's a way of living which seeks to exclude, as far as possible and practicable, all forms of cruelty and exploitation of animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. So if you pull out of that, oh, you vegans think you're morally superior, and again, this is the definition of veganism from the Vegan Society. It goes back to the 1940s. It's always said something about not exploiting animals. It doesn't say anything, and therefore vegans are the morally superior humans on the planet. No, again, that's you interpreting something that's not there. You're projecting your own thoughts into the long-standing definition of veganism. No, just a moral stance against animal cruelty. So if you, I'm not sure how you think, and therefore vegans are the superior, morally superior humans. It's an ethical stance against animal cruelty. It's like this. It's like having an ethical stance against home invasion robbery. I'm against home invasion robbery. I don't want someone coming in and the AR automatic guns and busting doors down. I'm against that. Does that mean I'm morally superior? No, it just means I'm against a cruel, exploitative, harmful action. If I'm against rape, does that mean I'm morally superior because I'm against people raping people? No, I'm just against rape. And I'm against animals being needlessly harmed, exploiting animals. Does that make me a moralist? Is that I'm saying just because you have a moral belief doesn't mean you're automatically thinking you're like better than everyone else. Hey, I think I'm better than everyone else because I think home invasion robbery is bad. That makes zero sense. Anyway, let's get back to it all here. So anyway, put them up against the wall. I don't think there's anything more to say about this. Just explaining this concept. How people put things into the definition of veganism that's not there. Anti-vegans love to do this. They love to insert things into the definition of veganism or come up with their own custom-made definitions of veganism. They're just completely wacky and zany. Okay, so anyway, hey, what's that, Dre Starman? But Ryan, I just debunked it at AJ. Remember, opinion debunking things. Vegan Ben & Jerry's, awesome. Yeah, I wish I had some vegan Ben & Jerry's right now, but it's high in saturated fat through the coconut oil they use there, so I don't have it all that often. I honestly can't remember the last time I had some. It's been quite a while, but I envy you, Rachel. Twisted yogurt, yeah, raping is bad, harming animals is bad, home invasion robbery is bad. I'm just saying all these things that are bad doesn't mean you believe those things are bad doesn't mean you're morally superior. You just think these things that are harming others are bad. One made with almond milk, yeah, most of the stuff is made with almond milk. I thought they all have an almond milk base, but they add in coconut oil, which is not great for me. It raises LDL, and some of you guys are fine, you can eat it, it's not going to affect your LDL cholesterol, but it does affect mine for some crappy reason, unfortunately. Okay, anyway, John McLaughlin fan here, huh? Fu Man Poo, you know your music, man. Let's see. How long have I been on tonight? Oh, 2 hours. Cool. Yeah, it's a little early for me, because I usually come on at 6, so it's 7:30 now. Ooh, Angie's lucky. She just told me her some lady she watched last week that was live streaming the BTS concert from Las Vegas is doing it again tonight. Free stream. Hey, thanks Atomic Vegan. Yeah, for the takeout fun. Yeah, we're definitely not going to eat. We're definitely not going to eat inside of Panda Express. So it'll definitely be a takeout. So thank you guys. Yeah, we're definitely going to do this. I think the last time we did any order from Panda Express was like mid-February. Here we are in April. So yeah, we're going to get the chow mein, which is vegan, and the eggplant tofu. And just maybe make some white rice on our own. I'll just make it when I leave, and we'll be more than ready by the time I get back. So thank you, Atomic Vegan / AJ Vintage. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys, treating us to a little meal from time to time. That's so awesome of you guys. I'll make the Panda order in a second. I don't use the app that often. I think I've only used it 2, maybe 3 times. I'm not as familiar with it as my Toast app, which I use to order the pizza. I can do that in my sleep. I just order what I got last time. So I actually have to think on Panda Express. I don't want to make a mistake. So I'll order it as soon as we get done with the live stream, is what I'm saying, so I can concentrate and not F it up, because I don't trust myself. Why? Because vegan brain frog is real, right, guys? But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. I will enjoy Twisted Yoga Girl. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Totally awesome. What's up, Peter? A place in Victoria, Canada, where they put lots of coconut oil in everything. Oh man. They put butter in their coffee. Yeah, some people have this whole thing of just... Yeah, Angie was complaining about, hey, do you want coconut oil in your coffee? Like, are you trying to make a vegan version of butter coffee? Like, no, she doesn't want coconut. Why would she want a bunch of high cholesterol in her coffee for? Oh, Bratwurst is back. You're not anti-vegan? Awesome, cool. You're just expressing your thoughts here. Cool, Bratwurst. Thanks for sharing. And we've moved on from your discussion there. I think we've entertained you, entertained your ideas for more than, most other people's here tonight. So we're just going to move on, Bratwurst. Yeah, Sarah, sorry race had to go. We just had some issues. That's all I will say about it. Not involving me. I'll just say involving some of you guys. So I'll leave it at that. Maybe I said too much already. Anyway, I'm with Hinch Herbivore in that coconut oil is pretty gnarly because it's super high in saturated fat, which raises LDL cholesterol. Like I said, some of you guys, it might not make your LDL raise all that much. For me, it seems to really go up. So yeah, it's something I try to avoid as much as, not just coconut oil, but saturated fat, but particularly coconut oil, because that's like the most criminal when it comes to like high saturated fat. But it's not like I never eat it, never consume foods with coconut oil. I just try to limit it to not all that often. And if I were more hardcore, I would give it all up completely, but I'm not like that. Yeah, Race is funny and did keep trolls in check. That is 100% true there, Sarah. And I let him know that when we parted ways, that he did a great job with humor and keeping the trolls in. I may have even said keeping the trolls in check. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, put coconut oil in your hair. I agree with you, Peter, there. Yeah, hair and skin. Yeah, if you want to moisturize your skin or hair, coconut oil is awesome. But as far as having it be like a significant portion of your daily calories, you might want to talk to a cardiologist first to get his or her opinion on that. Yeah, it's all over the place. Coconut oil is in health stores, and there's so much misinformation about it. But yeah, talk to a practicing cardiologist and see what he or she says about coconut oil and heart health, and listen to them. Don't listen to self-professed health gurus and stuff like that. Talk to people that know how the biochemistry of the human body and how it relates to coconut oil and lipids. Oh, Steve. Okay, I'm not going to put you on the poop wall, Steve, to humiliate you or anything, but I just want to make sure we answer your question here. So, oops, wrong way. Here we go. Let's get his question up here. All right, so doesn't veganism deny us the natural sources of key nutrients that we need, meaning necessary? First of all, no. If that were true, I would be dead after 11 years of not having these nutrients that we need. Not dead, in fact, doing really well. I share my blood tests. I'll give you a link to them if you would love to see them, Steve. Is a multivitamin necessary for optimal health, or an omnivore that would be better? I don't take a multivitamin. I've been vegan 11 and a half years, and pretty much never take a multivitamin unless I'm just trying something out that someone wanted to, a product that a manufacturer wanted to share with me. But no, I don't take multivitamins. I do take a protein supplement in my smoothies, just because, non-vegans do that too. They want to get strong after their workouts. I do that. But no, if you don't believe me though, Steve, don't believe me. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm just a musician and YouTuber here. Let's look at, like, say, position Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Everyone take a drink right now. It is the position of the Academy that appropriately planned vegan diets are here. Healthful and nutritionally adequate. Do you know what nutritionally adequate means? It means we're not lacking nutrients, Steve. And they say that these diets are appropriate for all stages of the life cycle. And they just didn't make this up sitting in an armchair smoking dope. No, they actually reviewed the scientific research that exists at the time, and they update this every 5-7 years or so. And this is how they arrived at their position paper. Their name is on this. They are saying, yes, you can eat a vegan diet and get the nutrition you need. Furthermore, don't believe them. Let's look at the diet. And by the way, the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, they're not just like some weird stoner group. They're one of the largest organizations of health professionals in the world. And let's look at some other health organizations. Dietitians of Canada, saying pretty much the same thing. British National Health Service, saying the same thing. Why? Because they're reviewing the same science, which shows that vegan diets are nutritionally adequate, providing that you're doing it in a thoughtful manner, not doing stupid stuff like eating one food or not cooking your food ever. So anyway, that's the answer for you there, Steve. So hopefully we answered your poop wall question here. They didn't say, none of these position papers say vegans are lacking in so many nutrients that they must take a multivitamin. Again, if that were necessary, I should be pretty sick and dead by now rather than quite healthy. Yeah, Steve. Yeah, I knew you were. That's what I said. I didn't want to have you think, Steve, that this was a putting you up on the poop wall. I was like being mean or something like that. This is my universal generic way of sharing someone's question for us all to see. It just so happens that 9 times out of 10 it's an anti-vegan trying to fight with us. That's why I called it the poop wall. But once in a while, yeah, we just have a legitimate question like yours, and this is my only way right now where I can share your question, Steve. So cool. Glad you appreciate me taking the time to answer your question. Awesome. That's funny, Marshall Hensley. Because they always say, how do you know when someone's a vegan? Don't worry, they'll tell you. Bratwurst, you can have an individual doctor or health professional have his or her opinion, but was that opinion based on a review of the relevant scientific research? Probably not, because that's what these position papers are. These organizations, again, these are health organizations, like individual doctors join them collectively. You have like thousands, tens of thousands of professionals in some of these organizations, like the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, and they're putting their name and reputation on the line here. So they better have reviewed the relevant scientific research rather than just make crap up like some of your doctors probably had here. Like, what do your doctors know that, say, the dietitians of Canada don't know? Where they say a well-planned vegan diet can meet all of these, we're talking about nutritional needs. It is safe and healthy for pregnant and breastfeeding women, babies, children, teens, and seniors. British National Health Service, with good planning and an understanding of what makes up a healthy, balanced vegan diet, you can get all, not some, you can get all the nutrients your body needs. So if your doctors are somehow on the side, really like hardcore experienced researchers, they're up on all the nutrition studies, topics, and they present papers to nutrition groups, maybe they can debunk these position papers, but I doubt it. I think your doctors were just giving you their own personal opinions, which is fine. That's what doctors do, but doctors can be wrong. And what your doctors are telling you they're bratwursts are going against the position papers of these professional health organizations who have actually taken the time to thoroughly research the subject. So anyway, let's move on. Yeah, Ryan is not only happy, I'm kind of happy. He's healthy too. I'm healthy enough. I've never said I'm the healthiest guy in the world. That's not my goal. My goal is just not harm animals, and I want to make sure I'm doing it in a way that's responsible and I'm not making myself sick and deficient, which I'm not. That's all there is to it. Heidi says her doctors are happy that she's vegan. Hell yeah, my doctors are too. My doctors aren't saying, oh my God, your blood tests kick ass, but you really got to quit that vegan diet because it's effing you up. Rachel had a doctor advise her to go dairy-free for your IBS. You're surprised. Wow. See? What's that, Peter? The key is well planned. I have no idea what that person ate, but maybe just ate almonds or something, or maybe they're eating just raw food or juicing or calorie restricting because they think, oh, going vegan means I'm going to lose a bunch of weight because that's why I want to go vegan for weight loss. And just all sorts of weird reasons why people might go vegan and implement it in such a way that it's working against their best interest as far as health goes. These aren't classic vegan talking points, bratwurst. These again, position papers are well-researched position papers based on the most relevant research. In fact, so much so that the Academy of Nutrition Dietetics paper here has technically expired on December 31st because I told you they update the papers over time. They just don't like put it out there, just leave it forever and it gets outdated. They'll update it again. They've updated it 5 or 6 times in the past. There'll be a new version at some point. So this is what the science says. These are not talking points. These are summations of the best, most recent science into the nutrition of plant-based diets. So yeah, if you want to call it a talking point, you can call it that, but it's just fact. It's science. It's true fact about reality. If you want to try to gainsay that or dismiss that as some kind of talking point, that's you. That's on you, bro. Is your personal experience wrong? Hey, I'm not a doctor, bro. I don't know what you were doing. I have no idea what you did. I have no idea. Did you tell us what you did every day for like years? I have no clue, brother. So I don't know. Are you wrong? I have no idea what you were doing as a vegan. A lot of people I know that went vegan did some really crazy crap, and they say, oh my God, I feel so much better now that I ate eggs. Yeah, then we look at what they were eating. You go to their YouTube channels, they were like starving themselves on juice and raw food. Or not saying that's what you're doing. I'm just saying a lot of these people that claim they're feeling better now are doing some pretty ridiculous things. So anyway, bratwurst, we're done. I've given you way more attention than you really warranted tonight, and we're moving on, bro. All right, and just respect that. We're done answering your questions. I gave you way too much airtime tonight. Well, we're not doctors here. I'm just a musician, music producer, video producer. Anyway, what's that, Peter? Your friend is allergic to gluten. Therefore, gluten is bad for everyone. That's kind of the argument, huh? Not to say I want to dwell on what he's saying there, but that's kind of it. Yeah, your friend was allergic to gluten. Therefore, no one should have gluten. All right, thanks, Peter. Yeah, we're bratwurst. Again, we're not like punishing you or anything, but I think if we give you more than enough attention, and we just want to do a few more types of questions answered before I leave tonight, because I'm not going to live stream for 24 hours or anything like that. Yeah, good point, AJ Vintage, that non-vegans think they are scientific experts, and I've never said I'm a scientific expert. I leave that for scientists, like, say, groups like this who review the scientific research. And it's not they get some guy like me to review it. They actually have, like, PhDs, medical doctors, nutritionists, people who are trained and qualified to review and understand the scientific research. I am, again, a music producer, video producer. You shouldn't take nutrition advice from me. I wouldn't want to get my nutrition advice from like a guitar player or something like that. Get your advice from experts in the field, people who are actually trained, certified, have degrees, have experience in research, published research. Listen to people who are experts. I am not an expert, and neither is the bratwurst dude either. He's relating his personal experience, which is fine, totally cool. But yeah, you shouldn't make your decision based on like some hearsay, like what Peter said, like, hey, my friend had problems with gluten diet, so no one should eat gluten. And see, I'm not sure why that got timed out there, Dre Starman. Anyway, have I been experienced Hendrix? I actually saw the Experience Hendrix tour come through a few times there. Yeah, I'm with you, Sarah. I'm not an expert, but I am experienced because I've been doing this for a while. I'm not as long as Sarah. I didn't know you were doing this for like 32 years, but I've been doing this 11 and a half years. I have some experience. It's not nothing trivial, but I'm not an expert. Let's see. Yeah, good point, fog dieting. Even if it were somehow shown mysteriously and magically that veganism was deemed to be less than a healthy diet, which is not, but so let's just go there. Vegans would still choose not to eat meat. If it said, hey, it's a nutritionally deficient diet, which is not, but let's just say it were, but just take a multivitamin, like, hell yeah. If all I have to do is take a multivitamin and not have to kill and harm, exploit animals needlessly, hell yeah. If that's the least I can do is take a little pill once a day and I have to kill animals, sign me up. But you don't even have to do that. You don't even have to take a pill. If you want to, you can, but it's not absolutely necessary. But again, don't take my advice. Consult your doctor, your health professionals, and dial it in. I'm just saying it's not necessary for every last vegan to take a multivitamin. Hey, Myrock. Yeah, having a decent night. Thank you. Thanks for popping in and wishing me some good vibes there. I'll take it. Let's see, what's going on here, AJ Venice? You're telling Uncle Walt that you're saying that lifting vegan logic's mod, ask yourself, went ballistic because lifting vegan logic would not ban someone that ask yourself thought was a sophist, which means they just kind of use logic in a trickery way. Ask yourself got mad when I questioned him and he banned you. Huh. Wow. Glad I see it. This is why I don't like debates. It just gets too emotional and testy, and I just rather examine, like poop wall stuff, rather than like fight. I'd rather explore logic and getting facts right rather than trying to prove that someone's a freaking fool and make them feel bad and humiliated. That's not my goal. You going, Sarah? You gotta split. I see someone saying bye to you there. Let's see. Heather, you've been told by 2 different vegans that if you can't function, we are no good for the movement. If you can't get out of bed, there's a problem. You have depression, but I have to take meds, which I didn't have to. Not everyone, Heather, not every vegan has to be a vegan activist. Not everyone has the time for it. Not everyone has the will to do it, the psychological fortitude to put yourself out there. I mean, it's not an obligation. I mean, it's cool if you can do something, even if it's just like maybe putting photos on Instagram of your food, but even if you feel comfortable doing that, no one is under any duty as a vegan to have to be a vegan activist. There are plenty of vegan activists at work, and the more of us, the better, probably. But don't feel like you're doing it wrong or feel bad because some vegan said you have to be out there as a vegan activist. That's complete rubbish. You don't have to. You're doing a great thing right now by not consuming animals. And if they could, they would thank you for that. The animals would. Yeah. If you've got depression, you may probably not be in a great spot to put yourself out there as a vegan activist. So just do what you feel comfortable with, or don't do anything if that's what you want to do. It's your choice. It's your life. It's a free country. There's nothing in the definition of veganism that says if you are a vegan that you must be a vegan activist. It doesn't say that in the definition of veganism. And if a vegan is saying that you must, they have their own custom definition of veganism, which is not the one that it didn't say that in here. Yeah, but no one has to, Peter. Yeah, we need more vegan activists, but you don't have to do it. If you don't feel comfortable for whatever reasons, I totally understand that, and I have no problem with that. And if anyone has a problem with that, tell them to go F themselves. Tell them this is a free country and I can do what I want. I don't need anyone telling me how to live my life. Let's see, Shoe Vegan, you gave an hour vegan lecture to a dental hygienist the other day. They promise they'd Google it. Awesome. See, there's some kind of cool vegan activism. Cool. But yeah, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you don't have to. But if you want to do it like Shoe Vegan did, totally cool. Cool, Heidi. I'm glad you understand. You said yes, Ryan. Cool. I'm glad you get it. I'm glad you agree with me. And just do whatever you feel like doing. It's your life. It's a free country. And no one has the right to tell you how to be Heidi. It's your choice. Oh, Bratwurst is back. Bratwurst, I told you we're done playing with you. I've answered your questions enough, Awesome. Anyway, Peter, yeah, I hate when vegans say that. You saw that Matt the vegan guy come on a few months ago and try to say that kind of bullshit too. And he was basically telling Graven Baby she should like kill herself because her thyroid meds was FDA tested. That was horrible, you know. Thanks, Peter, for getting rid of him. Dre Starman. No taunting Dre Starman. I see what you said there to him. Yeah, good. There's a good way to balance it. Don't worry, be happy. Friends and family, coworkers know you're vegan. It's mine too. And I answer their questions as I do. If people have them, yeah, but you don't challenge them over what they eat. Yeah, if they ask a question about veganism, I'm more than happy to give them an answer, and answer in such a way that I'm not going to piss them off and make them feel like I'm morally superior, like Bratwurst is saying us vegans are. You know, I'll answer in a way that makes them understand a point without stepping on them, you know, without like making them seem like they're lower than me or something like that. If I did that, then they would never consider going vegan. They think, man, those vegans are judgmental assholes. You know, that's not the right approach. You gotta remember, you want people to actually go vegan. You don't just want to clobber them with a stick. I'm right, you wrong. You want them to actually someday consider going vegan. Yeah, Rachel, I'm going to respond to that new Earthing Ed video where the guy said vegans should all commit suicide to be perfect vegans. So I'm definitely going to watch that tomorrow in its entirety, and if I decide so, make a response video about that nonsense argument. I haven't had a chance to watch them on the Rich Roll podcast. I don't have like 2 hours usually to devote to stuff like that, unfortunately. And I guess I could listen to the audio version of it. Yeah, I just haven't had it shot yet. It's on my phone. It's downloaded to the podcast app. I just haven't made the time yet. Yeah, Rachel, it's sad that the FDA requires pretty much every drug to be tested on animals. I know there's lobbyist groups like the PCRM who are lobbying lawmakers to change that, and we need them to keep lobbying to have any hope of that being changed anytime in our lifetimes. You're saying just speed up the Rich Roll podcast, put it on double speed. Yeah, then all of a sudden I feel like I'm living in an alternate reality when audio is played at double speed. Okay, yeah, you're going to watch the Mike the Vegan video after this live stream? Yeah, it sounds like a good thing to follow it up with. Yeah, Ed has so much patience for these dumb arguments. I totally agree with you there. I don't have as much patience as Ed. Ed is more of a saint than I am, and bless Ed. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you so much. We got our Panda Express fun for tonight. So thank you guys. You guys are totally awesome. It'll be a real treat. Like I said, we haven't had it since maybe mid-February. And again, I was chowing down the vegan orange chicken back then. So I'm looking forward to the other dishes tonight. Thanks, Heidi. It's Steve wants to know, what is the vegan stance against vegetarians that have chickens and cows as their sources of milk and eggs? And is it an ethical or dietary argument? No, it's purely ethical. Veganism, again, let's look at the definition, Steve. It's purely an ethical stance. It's a way of living and a philosophy which seeks to exclude, as far as possible and practicable, all forms of cruelty and exploitation of animals. I'm paraphrasing it, but that's basically it there. So yeah, the issue that vegans have with being vegetarian, not to say vegetarians individually, but with the concept of vegetarianism, is if you are truly concerned about animals not being exploited and harmed, you couldn't be a vegetarian, because the dairy and egg industries are extremely exploitative and harmful. People like often, I remember I was a vegetarian. I have compassion for their way of thinking. I used to think, well, I'll just be vegetarian. I'll still have the eggs and dairy because at least those animals aren't being killed. Yes, they are. They're still being killed. What do you think happens to like the... Oh, Angie's saying something. What do you think happens to the offspring? Because remember, to keep it like, say, a dairy cow going, they have to be pregnant. When you're pregnant, you know what happens when you're pregnant, you make a baby. What happens to the babies? If you're a male, you're killed or turned into, sent to a veal processing factory and killed. female cows are either killed or they're put into work as dairy cows. There's tons of killing. In egg production, there's killing of chicks. There's no way to avoid extreme killing, harm, and exploitation in the dairy and egg industries. So, yeah, that's why vegans don't consume dairy as well. You know, if we want to be consistent in our thinking here about being against exploiting animals, especially for products you don't need chicken eggs or any kind of animal's eggs. You don't need dairy. You don't need it, or else I'd be dead now. You don't need that stuff. So, why should a person who believes in this intentionally consume products that are made with such extreme exploitation and cruelty? That's why we cannot do it. I mean, cannot like there's a law, just we can't allow ourselves because we know what kind of cruelty and exploitation are involved in those industries. I wouldn't say vegetarians are enemies to vegans. They just draw their moral line at a different place. Vegetarians, in essence, are saying, I'm okay with some kinds of cruelty and exploitation to animals, namely to produce eggs and dairy. I'm cool with that killing and exploitation and forced impregnation and all that. I'm cool with that. They draw the line there. They're fine and comfortable with that. And I'm not placing a value judgment. I'm just saying the psychology of that. Fall dieting. Are you being facetious there? But yeah, there is forced impregnation in dairy cows. And once their milk production levels fall off, decline over the years, they're just not sent out to this beautiful farm to live out the rest of their lives. They're killed. It's too expensive to keep them alive. It doesn't help the bottom line, the profits of these industries. So the animals are killed or killed for food. I'm not sure what happens to them exactly, but they're not keeping them alive because they have compassion for these enslaved beings that the owners see solely as a source of profit. If the animals are draining the profit because they're no longer productive, it's a liability for the business, and the animals are killed. Oh, it's response to that person's hypothetical. Okay, fall down. Yeah, you're being facetious, right? Because I know you've been on the live stream so many times. At least it got me on rambling about how the animals aren't sent out to some magical farm or something to live out their lives in fields and frolic. It's not like that at all. It's very opposite of that. The factory owners aren't thinking about compassion. They're thinking about profits. It's a business. They don't care about the animals. They could just be, these factory owners could be making paper towels instead of like being in charge of animals' lives. They don't care. It's about the bottom line. Yeah, vegetarians should watch Dominion. Totally 100% agree. But yeah, being vegetarian is more than what most people do, Ali Brandon. Yeah, I agree. And that's why we shouldn't pick on vegetarians. That's why we shouldn't call them enemies or something like that. I just understand that they draw their moral lines at a different place than mine. And most of the time, really, guys, when you get down to it, when you talk to like 95% of vegetarians, it's because they can't give up cheese. That's why they don't fully realize that they're addicted to the morphines in cheese. So once you let them know that and just tell them to eat a bunch of vegan cheese for 2 weeks, and you'll lose that physical dependency from the case of morphines and dairy cheese, it's over and you can become vegan. That's it. Talk to almost any vegan. Look at yourself. Ask yourself, how hard was it to give up meat? Really easy, but some of you guys probably had some issues giving up cheese, right? Let me know if that's true or not. Yeah, I'm going to get going soon, Heidi. I've been on 2.5 hours, and I'm tired. Got my booster shot yesterday. I went to the gym today. I got my booster shot last night at like 8 p.m. I went to the gym this morning, so I'm a little beat. I don't have full-on energy, so I should call it a night too. So if any more questions, we'll take one or two, then I'm going to get going on into the evening here. Dairy is scary, indeed. See, Jen Marie, awesome. You switched from vegetarian to vegan. It's been a month. And again, I'm not a scientist or medical doctor, but from what I do know, that month's time should be more than enough time. I thought it takes like a week or 2 tops for your body to lose the physical dependency that you may have had from cheese, from the morphines in cheese. So you should be cool now. You could just leave that part of your life behind you and embrace that you did it. Enjoy that you did. Embrace veganism. Awesome. My arm is not sore, Uncle Walt, but I will try one more time to see if I have magnetism. No, I do not. Do not have any magnetism here. Damn it, I could have made a viral video. Deficient vegan becomes magnetized after booster shot. You know? Oh well. You love it, Jen Marie? Awesome. Awesome. Cool. I see a lot of people giving you praise. They're awesome. So anyway, any last second questions before I go here? I told you my plan is to watch that Earthing Ed video tomorrow. The one where the guy said vegans should all kill themselves, commit suicide. And I plan, if it sounds like it's worthy, it sounds like it's going to be a damn fun video to make a response to, man. Can't wait. Do I have 5G? Actually, I don't have 5G. Even if we just look at my phone, I have LTE. My phone was made before 5G modems were in vogue like they are now. So I don't even have 5G. And yeah, so if I have 5G in my blood now, it's not going to help my phone because my phone, you know, is too old to benefit from that. That's funny, Uncle Walt. Still waiting to turn into a zombie. Yeah, people say some of the wackiest, zaniest things, huh? Oh, thanks, Shoe Vegan. Yeah, I'm actually in the middle of making a music video for the third song on our Smile EP. It's called Down Low, so hopefully we'll have that out. Who knows? I know we need to go out and film some exterior shots around the city at night, so we just got to find a good night for that. But yeah, we're making a new vid. But yeah, I'm more basketball is what I do for fun, to stay fit. You know, it doesn't define me as a person. You know, but I've been making music, you know, releasing music on, you know, first on CDs and everything, you know, since 1991. You know, that's and before that I was still, you know, working up to that point. So yeah, I'm more of a music producer than a basketball player. I just do that for fun. I want to stay fit. I'm 54. I just don't want to sit on the couch all day and get out of shape. Basketball gets me out there, it gets me moving, it gets me competing with guys who are much younger than me. So it keeps me working hard so I can be competitive at my age. Let's see what else you guys saying here. Let's see what I missed there. Let's see, what's that, Bill? Notice that when discussions about veganism are had, 90% of it is about food rather than the exploitation of animals. I know, exactly. Or if you're a vegan personality like I am, then they pick on you. They make personal attacks saying, oh, look at his hair. I don't agree with his hair. His hair is not masculine enough, so therefore veganism has been debunked. You know, Ryan has to shave his hair because that's what a man does. You know, it's just stupid crap like that. Do I get a cut from YouTube Music? Let me think how this works again. Let me think how this works. Yeah, there's payment when we use our songs. Actually, that's true. It doesn't come from YouTube Music. It comes from like our royalty collection agencies and stuff like that. But yeah, we do get some something happens like that. No, let me think. I forgot how it works out again. But yeah, forget my answer there. I got to think this through again. It's been a while since I thought about that. Angela, did I get a haircut? Not a month or so. I got a haircut about a month ago. There it is. My very Asian haircut. All right, any other questions before I go? Because I'm lagging, guys. I'll let you guys get going, guys. So be on the lookout for some more videos next week. We might get maybe 2 new videos next week. Yeah, I'm having vegan brain frog. I'm just gonna make a whole new one. Vegan brain frog. But anyway, look for hopefully a couple new videos next week. Let's see, anything else I want to tell you guys about before I go and order from Panda Express? I want to tell you, thank you very much, all you guys who contributed your donations to our to YouTube here, to the Super Chat and on Streamlabs. We have more than enough to order some tofu, eggplant, and some chow mein from Panda Express. So we're gonna do that tonight. This will be a little treat for us. So thank you guys, appreciate that. And yeah, thanks Uncle Walt and Peter for moderating. Wasn't too tough tonight, huh? We just had a couple guys who had to get timed out, but I want to thank you guys for being there. I always feel more safe and comfortable when you guys are around. Like, you guys have my back. I have enough to take care of here, so if I know you guys are on top of in any potential trouble sources, I appreciate that greatly. So thank you. And everyone else, my non-moderator viewers, thank you so much for all your support, all your the time you've put into just enjoying and exploring our content and making our community here on the weekly live streams so just tight. And I appreciate you all, is what I'm trying to say. I don't take you for granted. I really enjoy seeing you guys on the live streams. And if you can't make all of them, I totally get it. These are long streams, so I just, when you can come, I have gratitude and thank you so much, guys. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go get some food, chill out tonight, and get my energy back, and hopefully make some videos this weekend. So thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you all. And let's see. All right, here's what I gotta do. Hit this button before I go. Okay, all right, guys. So thank you. Until next time, remember, it's remain happy, healthy, and vegan. Bye, guys.